Ready, Commander.
Okay, Captain's Log, Stardate 53589. After what seemed an eternity with me being unconscious, it was brought to my knowledge that my first officer knocked me out and ordered the ship out of the entire affair with the Orions. And as far as I could gather from the crew, the whole chain of events has been brought to a close, with the final destruction of the planet and the AI inhabiting it. I haven't spoken to Commander Valak about it, nor do I intend to, at least for the time being. Starfleet has reprimanded me for my actions during the crisis, however, it didn't seem too harsh. Captain Grenham probably laid out a few good words in there, and I hardly doubt that I deserve them. This whole affair cost us more than it should have in terms of manpower and the structural integrity of my ship, or what I still hope is my ship. I know not how the crew feels about me now, knowing I put all their lives at risk for what seemed a fruitless affair. In any case, the Hadfield is retracing its steps back towards the designated exploration area. The computer tells me we're about two-thirds of the way there. We're passing through somewhat familiar and charted territory that's still unclaimed by any nation. In about 3 days, the crew will be back to researching subspace field anomalies and gas clouds, which I'm sure everyone gets a kick out of on this ship. End log.
There you go. So we are starting this episode. You guys are currently en route back to uncharted space. For those who just sort of who are, I don't want to say new to the game, but you weren't around before the fleet arc. The Hadfield spends a lot of its time out in deep space, so it's often finding the new stuff, and it's the first one to discover them. So, you guys are about to get back to doing that, but before you can, you have to trace through some familiar territory.
Ooh.
Thank you, Jacoby. How many do we have? We have 10. 5 players today, so that means I get 10 threat. Nice, and I have to get rid of the 3 momentum I have, because 3 momentum. Nice. So, the way I'm laying this out for you guys is that you are currently en route to the region of the Shackleton Expanse that you were tasked with exploring, and you're about 3 days out. So, I'm giving you guys, so everything before this 3 days out bit, I'm giving you guys to roleplay, to, interact with each other. So any scenes that you guys want to run that are like social scenes, do that now, because then we're going to get into the episode.
So this is all stuff that took place before we reached the 3 days out point.
Yes, this is...
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
First things first, set us some music and put us on the bridge, and then we can go on from there.
Yeah, of course. Give me a sec. No Everest Bridge. And let me pull up the... It's most
Kismet
used.
Bridge sound.
I need the Kismet Bridge. I know it's the Hadfield Bridge, but I need...
Of course.
But it's...
Yep.
It's the same ambient noise.
Where the files are, yeah.
Bridge.
Okay, so we'll start right from the top. Does anybody want to do anything, Doctor? I know you said you wanted to run psych evaluations. I don't know if you want to do... You definitely could.
Well, the doctor would definitely, while we were laid up for repairs, as well as continuing to treat the wounded, just kind of, it's a good time to check on everybody's general health and welfare, since I figured we were laid up for a little while after the last action.
Yeah, Grennan, how long were we in station for? Is our ship tip-top, or do we still have scratches and bruises?
No. After the, after everything that happened, you guys got patched up.
Okay, so the ship is more or less in one piece.
Yeah, the ship is more or less in one piece.
Just keeps getting banged up, and we keep going back.
That's right.
That's your job, guys.
So yeah, Doctor, if you want to run psych evaluations, you can do that.
Well, it's not necessarily something I want to role play. I just figured that would be something that the doc would do. Um,
Well, if you want the general consensus, yeah, everyone seems a little bit stressed. Not everyone is exactly privy to precisely what Jacoby did, but everyone knows that tensions on the ship are running high for some reason, and just not to mention, I sent you the
Casualty list,
the
yeah.
human cost. So everyone's also on edge about that, because I mean,
Right.
that sucks.
Well, and I'll deliver this final report to the captain.
And yeah, I'm not gonna be doing much because unless somebody wants to do something with me, I'll be sulking in my ready room.
Oh, that's where I was going to come deliver the report.
Perfect.
Fine. That's fine.
So hang on. No.
Come in.
And we're gonna move to the ready room.
Yeah. And I hand over a.
Hang on. Wait.
Sorry.
That's the stuff. Doctor, what do you have for me?
I hand over the pad. This is the final report on crew evaluations. We had about 24 wounded, mostly minor. Of course, 5 deaths. Overall, the crew seems healthy. There is a bit of stress among the crew on the ship. Everybody is kind of wondering a little bit what happened and what went on. It might be a good idea if you showed your face a bit on the various decks, walked around, just made yourself a reassuring presence. It might help with morale and some of the tension aboard. Speaking of, how are you?
Please sit down before we continue anything.
Okay, have a seat.
Can I get you something?
Coffee for now.
Right. Computer, 2 coffees, black. You take yours with sugar, Doctor?
Nope.
2 coffees,
is
black,
nice and strong
hot.
enough to float a bullet.
Brennan, where's the replicator?
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Right, I'll hand you the coffee. Right. Tell me, Doctor. Was it my fault?
Well, you weren't the one shooting at us, so no, sir.
But in a way, I am responsible for these 5 deaths and these wounds.
Lawrence, we all know what we signed up for when we joined Starfleet, well, the exploration arm, and we all knew the stakes going into this. It was a rough time, but we did manage to save the Federation. That virus, we kept the virus from getting out. So I know you are the captain and ship and crew is your responsibility, but no one blames you. The crew, you still have the crew's trust. You have my trust, and I'm more aware of what was going on than most. So no, I don't think that I can not have you take those deaths on your conscience, because you're a good enough captain where you will, no matter what. But no, you didn't kill these people, and we all did the best we could with what we had and what we knew. Sometimes that doesn't work out as well as we'd hope.
Mm-hmm.
I will throw my coffee across the... You say I'm a good captain, yet would a good captain allow his hubris to get in the way of doing his job? Would a good captain allow his hubris to kill 5 men aboard his ship? Tell me that, Sam, right now.
Sam calmly sips on his coffee. I'm not sure I would call it hubris to try and figure out a way to save as many lives as possible, even when one of those lives is made up of bits and bytes rather than blood and bone. Seems to me you were trying to act in the finest traditions of the Federation.
I will sit back down and put my head in my. Lieutenant Commander, you are dismissed. Return to your duties.
Aye, sir. I'd head for the door and then pause and set the coffee on this little table or whatever it is.
Yeah, this is like a little table, unless Jacoby has something perched on it.
No, it's empty.
Thanks for the coffee, and if you need an ear to bend, you know where to find me. Whoosh.
Ooh. Ouch. Ooh, so who else has a scene to run?
Does that come off as harsh or something?
No, just...
Oh no, wonderful.
No.
Mike,
It's just me
Unpacking
tossing my
the
coffee. Just
Yeah.
me tossing my coffee across the room.
No, it's just the quality of that roleplay scene was good.
It's hubris to make some poor petty officer come in here and clean up that coffee. That's what hubris is.
That's Actually, yeah, are you going to clean up that... Are you going to clean up that...
No, the chambers auto clean themselves, don't
Do they?
Nope.
I think
No.
they do. Doesn't Data have his room has auto cleaning systems?
Data probably built something, but there are literally people, quartermasters and such, who come through and do all the cleaning.
No, I'll pick up the empty coffee cup and put it back in the replicator, or the shards of the coffee
I was
cup.
going to say,
Yeah.
was it a ceramic cup? Because if so, that's lying in shards on the floor.
Does the computer replicate ceramics, or does it put it in a glass? Then it's probably just glass.
usually use those little tin ones, don't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
no, it doesn't break. I'll just pick it up and put it back in the replicator. Don't bother with the.
Yep.
And I'll sit back behind my desk and suck.
Replicator hums, and the cup disappears in a whir of light.
Kind of feel like I should have went first now because Balak also needs to have a talk with our commanding officer.
Are you gonna do that right now?
Hey,
Yep.
Pinch it.
I love how we're all just sort of sitting out in the hallway, just drawing lots to see who goes in next.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, I'm basically coming in like a minute after the doctor leaves.
Okay, so hang on.
Yes. What?
Captain,
Come in.
I believe we just kind of look over, see coffee. Just anyway.
Yeah, because I'll tell you right now, Valak, you walk in and you see, because you're looking straight in, you see that against the white wall, there seems to be a brown liquid stain.
Yep. Just gonna ignore that. Sir, we haven't had a chance to discuss what has happened. I believe we need to now.
I'm listening.
I am here to, in one part, apologize for what I had to do. And also to discuss another issue that has seemed to have come up a few times. I know that I am your first officer mainly just due to being here the longest. And that has come up a few times.
No, I will let you guys know. You guys, if you guys haven't spoken until now, that means you guys haven't spoken in about 10 days.
Yeah. Like, I know it's... Sir, I believe you need to choose another first officer.
Why would that be, Commander?
What occurred has just been a boiling point. I've had many other difficulties attempting to be your next in command. We both know command is not my strong suit. I'm good with machines, but people people are a thing I have problems with.
Oh, he said the thing.
Well, sir, this is simply it. I do believe you need to choose another first officer. I will be yours until you decide otherwise, but yes, that I'll leave that with you for now, sir. We have a few days until our arrival.
Very well, Commander. You are still Commander as far as I'm concerned. You don't have to sit in your chair. The second in command will take, oh, sorry, the third in command will take care of that. You can spend time with your machines for all I care. Or whatever it is you like to do down there. As long as you're not knocking people out with nerve pinches. I'm gonna be frank here, Commander. I'm not very happy about what transpired. However, I do believe you had the best ship's interests in mind, so I'm willing to let it slide this. But I'm not in the custom of being nerve pinched while trying to do my job, and I'm already stressed out enough about that situation as it is, Commander. The last thing I need is you resigning on me right now. You've been here with me the longest, and though we may not always see eye to eye, you're here, and that's what matters. You're dismissed. Go back to engineering.
Okay. That will be what I'll be doing.
Smack.
Everything about this hurts. So anyone else want to run a scene?
Right, well, I suppose the next in line outside the door will be Rugan.
Oh no. So yeah,
Yes.
so Valak, you
Well,
open the
he's
door.
hiding in his cabinet. We have to go find him. What can we say?
No, the thing is, this is all taking place over the course of 10 days. He hasn't come out of his ready room since. We're just all going in there at various
No,
points.
I shuffled between the quarters in the ready room. I'm not coming out in the.
Yeah, somehow I'll say it. It's weird, guys.
No, not coming out.
Somehow he has managed to avoid all of you for 10 days. He has managed to
When
sneak.
Balak is on the bridge more, there's a problem.
Yeah, he has managed to
Right.
sneak between. He's managed to sneak between his ready room and his quarters without any of you noticing for 10 whole days.
Yeah.
Besides,
Rugan
don't I-
has been busy
don't
around
doors?
computer systems on the whole, so he's not been on the bridge very much either.
Don't
So
these doors connect me to my captain's quarters?
oh, do
anyway?
they?
I think
Yeah.
they do. Yeah.
Oh, well then,
So I don't need to shuffle around the ship. I just walk in.
yeah. So
You
Valak.
just blackmail transfer room. What?
So Vlog, the door's open and you're about to leave, and on your way out, you bump into a very broad-shouldered, heavily built Klingon.
Lieutenant,
Well,
just
good afternoon, sir.
go ahead. I'm off to engineering.
Aye, sir. How did it go, if I may ask?
I'm not sure. It's always difficult with emotional beings.
It certainly can be. Rugan nods. Just as it can be difficult for those who can't quite process the information that we have, as it were. Rugan sort of shrugs. As growing up on Vulcan, it is difficult to see the other perspective sometimes, I may say.
Indeed.
Yep, you've heard that saying before, Vlog.
Yep. Yep. Anyway.
Still.
Yep. We do what we can.
Aye, sir.
So, Ragan,
As do we all.
You gonna go up to the door, Ragan?
Regan certainly shall.
Am I hosting a goddamn party over here?
If the poor time, sir, I'd come back later.
Come in. God damn it.
Regan shall enter.
Sit down, Lieutenant. What is it?
Regan shall have a seat. He will tell I can come to report that over the course of the last 10 days, I have done a full overhaul of this, full scan of the ship systems, and all is well. We are running at top efficiency.
I see, but this is information that the first officer or the second officer could have used. Have you told them?
It is in the report I've given them, Commander.
I see. Anything else, Lieutenant?
Yes. Well, I was always of the opinion that it is important that you be there for those who are you be part of being. I hesitate to use the word underling, but it's the one that was used in the example. I'll just go with it for the moment. Part of being an underling is being there to support those who are above them. One thing I would like to say, Commander, is that one thing I will say, Commander, is that you do have the full support of the crew. Not one of us was worried about the direction you were taking us. There is absolutely no shame in being willing to risk one's lives for attempting to be the one who stands in the way, as it were.
Yes, Lieutenant, I'm aware that in Klingon logic it adheres to the fact that dying in battle is the most glorious death that you can achieve. However, I don't think most of the crew, maybe you would, but I'm fairly certain that most of the crew would not agree with that logic.
With respect, Commander, it pans out quite well in Vulcan logic as well.
Death in battle, you mean?
No, Commander. By staying and attempting to broker a diplomatic solution.
Rugan.
Needed to listen. How many lives could have been saved? What kind of cooperation could have been fostered? What kind of good could you have brought? In short, sir, the needs of the many far outweighed the needs of the few in that situation. You were absolutely correct to attempt to make peace, as it were.
And as it were, Lieutenant, 5 people died on my watch and 6 more got...
Yes, sir. It could have been all of us. It could have been none of us. We never know once we wake up in our quarters this morning. Something could explode that none of us have accounted for.
But people still died, Lieutenant. And this weighs very heavily on my... Now, please, I need some time alone, if that was all.
I understand, Commander. That is all. And Rugan shall leave.
Hang on. I got it.
Excellent.
Okay, anyone else want to give the commander a pep talk?
I think Kiji will come and knock on the
God.
door.
Okay, hang on.
Oh my god! What is it now?
Shoot him with a phaser. Greetings, sir. I just wanted to come see you. I've been away on Ryza, as you know, with Holiday. I heard that there was quite happenings on this ship since I've been gone.
Oh, Chief, come in, please.
Thank you, sir. As I come in and sit down.
Yeah, I'll let you know right now, Jueza, with you and your vacation on Ryza, your vacation on Ryza actually was canceled. About halfway in, you were recalled from your vacation, and you only arrived maybe a day after everything went down.
Okay.
So,
How can I help you, Chief?
Well, I got called back in the middle of my vacation. It was really quite sad. There was this one bar I went to, and the women there were, well, friendly.
I can only say, Chief, that I envy you. What I would have given to be in Ryza at that very.
But how are you holding up? I hear things didn't go quite as planned.
I'll lean back in my chair. Oh, you heard that, did you? From who?
Shit.
Well, I wouldn't be much of a chief of security if I didn't have the ears to the ground, sir.
I suppose that is true. Yes, things did not go well, and I think everybody on the damn ship knows that things didn't. You saw the plaque? People died, Chief.
Yes. Unfortunately, this life is dangerous sometimes. We may enjoy the comforts of Starfleet and the holodecks from most of the time, but sometimes these liberties and freedoms that we enjoy require the highest price, sir.
While that may be the case, Chief, I'll tell you this. I was never raised. I was trained in the arts. I know how to paint. I know how to talk. I know how to play instruments. I don't know how to not make people die. And it hurts me inside, Chief. It's been killing me for the past 10 days.
Well, sir, you'd be a miserable commander if it didn't.
It doesn't help the situation on the ship if I'm a miserable commander, as you could damn well see. 10 days I haven't been out of my room, and this ready room. I've been pondering over useless books from the 20th century, the 19th century. Nothing helps. Everybody gives the same advice. Nothing. It kills me.
Well, sir, then might I recommend that you just fake it until you make it. Go out there, pretend like everything's okay. Because at the end of the day, sir, that's your job, is to be out there, show a sense of strength for the crew.
And how long, Chief? How long before somebody kicks the door down and the whole rotten structure just becomes crap?
Well, we never know what the prophets have laid out for us, sir. Could be today, or it could never happen.
I'll tell you something, your prophets have a funny way of making things happen.
Aye, sir, they do, but in the end, it usually works out.
Right. I need some time alone, Chief. Please, you're dismissed.
Aye, sir, as I stand and do a military turn and walk out.
Okay, and I think that's literally everyone.
Yes, I will continue crying until we reach our destination.
Oh, honey.
Oh,
So, so does anyone else have any scenes that they would like to run with people who aren't the commander?
If there's anything you guys want to do it now or forever be silent.
I might do a scene with the doctor.
Sure.
Okay. I assume is that going to be sick bay?
Sick bay.
Yeah. Give me a sec. I gotta drag us over to sick bay and kill the Kismet Bridge and start playing sick bay. So,
And then, are you just like working at the one of the bio beds, or?
Sure.
All right, so I'll
sick bay
come
not
in.
working?
It's working.
Oh,
The
okay.
music.
Huh. Weird.
Mr. Kiji, how are you? How was Ryza?
Ah, Ryza, sir. Well, it was Ryza. But I came here to discuss a personal matter.
Oh, sure. Step into my office. I'm right behind you. Just let me finish up here.
Of course.
I beep some boops and then follow him into my office. What can I do for you? Tea? Coffee?
Oh, no, thank you. I had something to drink before I came.
All right. What can I do for you, Mr. Kiji?
Well, as you know, I was on Ryza, and, well, the girls are friendly.
Yes.
Yes, and, well, there was this one girl, I don't even know what species they were.
Oh
and
no.
They had this very interesting way of showing affection. And, well, how to put this? And I just kind of look side to side and then just kind of like unzip my trousers and, well, it's glowing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
And I think that would be the end of that scene.
I would hope.
Boy.
You know, I'm totally going to make one of the two hot nurses help you just for that.
We don't have any hot. Well, actually, no, we do.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
And she's Bajoran as well.
Oh
That's
no.
right. Yeah. Gonna have the hot Bajoran nurse tend to your wounds just to teach you a lesson.
Okay. That happened. Wow.
It certainly happened. Yeah, it's glowing.
Put my coffee in the reclamator and have a quick Aldebaran whiskey and get back to work.
No.
I'll keep you on your toes.
So, barring anything else, does anyone else have anything? God forbid.
Any glowing extremities?
No glowing extremities.
Okay, in that case, I think I'm ready to move us back to the bridge.
Oh,
Yes,
I should
you
have thought
are
to say,
indeed.
congratulations, you're pregnant.
Oh, God. Just let me die.
Yo, same.
So let's just get to 3 days out. Let's say.
My captain's chair for a normal game. Let me. So I assume.
Calling Kiji glow stick from now on.
So I assume that the commander has still not come back out onto the bridge.
No, the commander has still not come back out.
Okay. I think this would be Laborado. This would go to.
Can't wait to see the medical report to the captain on this.
Well, the commander wouldn't get that kind of a medical report. That kind of stuff I think is covered under.
That's privileged, yeah.
Yeah.
Red tape. Lots and lots of red tape.
Yeah, that's the doctor-patient confidentiality right there. Mm-hmm. Give me a second.
Oh, and yeah, I'm going to assign Kiji to mandatory STD training.
Star Trek Discovery training.
That's right.
No.
Yeah. Doctor's orders.
Yes, sir. I'll try to be more careful on my docking procedures.
And for God's sakes, you're on Ryza. Stick to Ryzens. You won't regret it.
Really, sir? You have experience.
Okay. So moving on. Moving on. Please.
Who's on the bridge now?
Been in Starfleet a long time, son.
Yeah, so who is on the bridge? I think if Vlok wants to stay in engineering, or if he wants to.
Well, it's been a
Depending.
few days. It's been a few days since our discussion. I guess I will be on the bridge here.
And the doc will be hanging out for reasons. Just trying to
Yeah.
get over what he's just seen.
And Jueza's behind tactical, and Rugan's on ops.
Right.
Aye. So wait, is Vlok on the bridge?
Yeah.
He's in the chair.
I figured it. Ooh, he gets the big chair this time. Well, seeing as Vlok is the highest officer on the bridge at the moment, Rugan will turn to him. Commander, we're picking up an energy series signature from a nearby black hole system. This system was explored by the Hadfield 3 months ago, and the signature doesn't match any previous logs.
Really?
Yep.
Can you give us any more information?
I would like to do a scan if I might, or take a closer look if I could.
Let me think. Well, in order to get any better scans, you're gonna have to get a bit closer to the system.
Right. No, not without going closer, Captain.
Very well. Bring us in.
Let me find the warp effect. And then maybe a few minutes later, you guys had to do the thing where you sort of turn around because you sort of already passed it.
Mm-hmm.
But so you kind of had to do a little bit of you had to bang a Yui a little bit.
Gotcha.
But after a few minutes, the Hadfield drops out of warp, and you can see on your view screen this beautiful black hole swirling with gas around it. Also floating, and you can see them sort of clip around, because you know how the black holes, they sort of had that ring of light around them?
Mm-hmm.
You can
Decrease
see
this.
clipping over that ring of light every so often. You see the glint of what appears to be an asteroid field that has formed around this black hole.
Well, Lieutenant, what can you give me?
That will be a reason science. Difficulty 1 check, brought down to difficulty 0 because you are gonna be assisted by the ship's sensor science.
Get that early momentum in. So go on, Rugan, roll when you're ready.
Right. Sorry, which thing is type is to roll again? I didn't hear that quite.
Reason science.
Reason science can do.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. How much momentum did you generate?
3.
Of course you did.
I love this ship. Commander, there appears to be a sizable station located in the asteroid field, but its energy signature appears to be intermittent, cutting in and out seemingly at random. Perhaps they're experiencing some sort of power fluctuation.
See if you can hail them.
Would you like to try and hail them?
Beep boop.
Yep.
You get no response. You open your hailing frequencies, and no reply comes.
No reply, Commander.
How close can we get before it becomes difficult?
I mean, you can get up to the asteroid field, but in order to actually get approaching this station, you're going to have to start making a check. It's not going to be
Yep,
as
right.
complicated as previous asteroid field navigation checks, but there is going to be a check.
Okay.
Sir, just in case this is some sort of spatio-temporal anomaly, I suggest we launch a probe before we take the ship in too close.
Agreed.
Okay, you want to launch a probe?
Apparently.
Okay, I forget what the roll for that is. I don't have my book on me.
Something engineering.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
trying to
I know
remember
it
if it's
is, but
control engineering. Yeah.
hang on. Let me look at my archived handouts
Yep.
because I think it's in there. Launch probe. Here it is.
There we are.
Launch probe. The task does not require a roll and has no difficulty. However, it reduces the difficulty of tasks to make a sensor sweep with regards to phenomenon near the probe. Okay, so you can just sort of,
You're basically just putting sensors closer to the object so you can get better readings.
yeah.
Yep.
It just makes the difficulty of the task go down. If you want to get better readings on it. Okay, I'll let you do that. So there's,
Cool.
I will, however, make you have a control engineering roll, difficulty 2 to do it, because you are trying to launch this probe into an asteroid field.
Aye, Commander.
So?
Thank you for the momentum.
God damn, okay.
Oh.
That's assisted by the computers, would it be? Or no, screw you, that's no enough momentum for you.
You get a momentum. Oh, what, you want the ship to assist?
Not necessary.
I'm gonna say
Nah,
no.
it's not necessary. Not necessary.
I'm gonna say no, and even if so, I would spend 2 threat to say no.
Yeah.
Well, hey, how about you go spend that 2 threat
You know
right
what?
now?
I'll buy that.
No momentum for you.
I will spend 2 threat so that the ship can't assist. You still succeed, because of course you do.
Yeah.
Oh, what focus were you using there, Rugan?
I was going to use computers, if that's alright.
I'm gonna actually say no to that.
Alright, robotics wouldn't work, quantum mechanics wouldn't work,
No.
reverse engineering
Okay,
wouldn't
so you
work.
succeeded the task, but you don't get that 4th
No
momentum.
No momentum. Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't realize it was checked off.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
No, no
no,
problem.
it's specifically checked off now.
yeah, make sure you always check before you use a focus, even if it seems really
Oh,
obvious.
sorry. I didn't actually realize it was on.
Yeah, so take care
Yeah.
of that, and take care with that in the
Yes.
future.
Will do.
But no, you get the probe in. It takes a little bit of assistance from Jueza, but you guys manage to maneuver this probe into position, and it starts reporting back telemetry. To read the probe from this distance, is a reason science difficulty 4 brought down by 2, so it's now a reason science difficulty 2 assisted by the ship's sensor science.
Okay. If it's assisted by the ship's sensors, then it's reduced by
I took
by
that
1.
into account.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Yep.
probe
Sense.
reduces it by 1, and the ship's sensors reduces it by 1.
So whoever wants to roll it, go ahead, roll it. I will roll start.
Right. And sorry, which was it? It was, which science?
Reason? Reason science, I think.
Science. Can do.
Nice. Nice.
How much do we generate?
You
1.
generate 1. So, it starts giving back telemetry, and you start seeing a visual of what's exactly there. And it's kind of weird, because what you see is not so much a station, but the outline of a station. And the outline is fluctuating a little bit.
Almost like a wireframe drawing kind of thing, or
Kinda, yeah. But, like, you can still see the asteroid field and everything behind it. But and the line of it is kind of fluctuating a little.
yeah, something weird's going on here.
That is an understatement.
And I will let you guys spend there is a momentum spend you can do here. for.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget, Rugan, you do get a free question.
Ooh, nice.
That is true, that is true. Does it look to be physical damage, as far as we can tell?
I'm gonna say no to that question. You can't make out enough detail.
Alright.
But I won't count that as a question asked.
Alright, thank you. Let's see now. Do there look to be any energy signatures in the area other than that now that we're closer in?
No. And that I will
Alright.
count as your question.
That is
That
fair.
seems to be the
That is
sole.
fair.
That seems to be the sole source of the energy, and I'll also say that the fluctuations in the energy, where it just sort of cuts in and out, those time perfectly with the fluctuations of the outline you see.
Crap, I just had the best question now that I've thought of it. Does anybody know Morse code?
You don't even have to ask. It's nothing like that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It was worth a shot.
Maybe spend a momentum and see if there's any tachyon radiation or other radiation that's been associated with spatiotemporal. Yeah.
Temporal anomalies, yeah. Here you go, Grennan. Here's your momentum.
Okay. Because of the way you said that, you are picking up tachyons, but not because of any particular temporal anomaly. You're picking up tachyon emissions that are consistent with a cloaking field.
That was going to be my next if we're dealing with a Romulan station.
Ah.
So I recommend we go to the yellow alert.
Very well. Bring us up to yellow alert.
All the lights around the bridge, I mean, not all of them, but all the lights on the bridge start to go yellow. So, the ship goes to yellow alert. There's no alarm or anything, but
Oh, yeah.
Should we call the captain to the bridge?
well, I'll let you know right now. The captain in his ready room or chambers would be made aware of a shift to yellow alert.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, so I will slump out of my bed and I will open the door of the bridge. Give me the sound effect.
Oh god, oh god.
Ugh.
Captain on deck.
Well, stand up then.
Oh yeah, yep.
Commander, why are we on your yellow alert?
Well, sir, we've discovered a bit of an anomaly.
By the way,
Big
Commander, you can see it on the
station.
screen too.
Uh-huh.
It's a cloaked station within this asteroid field.
How do you know it's cloaked, Commander?
Scans show it the Teraton radiation is consistent with a cloak.
Right. Chief Kiji, get our shields up.
I
Mr. Omari?
think that's standard for yellow alert.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Well, charge up phasers. Mr. Zumo Omari, bring us in closer to this station. Whatever's behind that cloaking field, I want to see it.
Okay, so you guys want to use the, you guys want to activate your crew support?
Yeah, one of our crew supports for Chief Petty Officer Zumo Omari on the con.
This asteroid flying.
And I will give him a talent called Precision.
Precision maneuvering.
Yep. Very handy.
Oh god. So this will be a control con check, difficulty 4, but it's brought
Actually,
down by like 2.
precision maneuvering would be a focus, right?
Huh?
Yeah, that would be a focus, precision maneuvering. right?
No, precision maneuvering is a talent.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, okay.
And it brings down the difficulty of checks in tasks like this.
Okay. So, sorry, you were saying?
So control con, difficulty 4, but precision maneuvering brings it down to 3, and I don't know if the Hadfield's, engines do as well. I forget what that talent does, because it has like a special impulse control talent.
I think the ship should be able to assist with engines con, right?
No, it can. I'm just trying to remember what improved reaction control does.
Oh.
Can
Quick,
someone
somebody find
look
that
that
out.
up for me?
Doctor?
On it.
I know. I should have the book open in front of me, but I don't.
Fine. We can write it down on the
Okay.
goddamn ship's name.
Ship's maneuvering thrusters operate with greater precision, allowing the ship to adjust its course more carefully. Whenever a task to move or maneuver the ship would increase the difficulty because of obstacles or hazards, reduce the difficulty by 1 to a minimum of the task's normal difficulty.
So in that case, that brings it down by 1.
Yeah.
So it's difficulty 2 now.
I'm gonna give MC Azuma Omari a momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Does his focus of helm
control? Yep.
operations... Yeah. Okay. Here she
The
goes.
bones.
Oh. Oof. And the ship rolls engines con.
Okay.
No.
So you get a momentum. I will let you spend. I'll let you either spend 2 momentum to negate the complication, or I'm gonna take the threat.
Take the threat, please.
Okay. Awesome. Back to 10.
Boo.
So, you guys slip through the asteroid field rather skillfully. There are a couple of very close calls. Why am I blanking on his name?
Azuma Omari.
Yeah, Amari is not nearly as experienced as Free Will, and he's clearly never done anything this precision before, but he manages to pull it through. The asteroids in this field are a lot smaller and harder to avoid, but you manage to get through, and you do see the outline of the station on your view screen, just as it was through the probe.
Right.
You are now in medium range of this station. It is quite large. It's probably about the size of a Dideridex class bird of prey, except it's, like filled in.
Okay, first things first, Grennan, you're cutting off at bits there.
Am
so
I?
fix that.
Oh, God
just
damn it.
just a bit. Next up, Commander Vlok, get out of my chair.
Very well.
I'll sit back
So
down.
How about
to,
now?
We'll
oh,
see.
there we go.
Oh, what did you guys miss?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's just that you kept cutting out at like bits and pieces. We caught the gist of it, so it's good. Right, Doctor. Liberate Commander Vlok's seat, if you will, please.
Oh, I got up as soon as you came to the bridge.
Okay.
I'm standing at my usual post back there.
Yep,
Right
and I'm
on.
actually just going to move around to the engineering station.
Commander, what penetrates tachyon fields?
Oh, shit, I'll sit back down then.
Well, it's more so that you can use a tachyon pulse to overload a cloaking field.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Commander, could we use our deflector dish to get a tachyon pulse out there? See if we can disable that stealth field?
It's gonna be a lot easier because you guys know exactly where it is.
I'll see what I can do, sir.
Make it so.
Control engineering, difficulty 2, assisted by the ship's structure science.
Captain, it's possible that doing this may be taken as an attack, and we are in unclaimed space.
If they are Romulans, they may well be our allies, Doctor. Your concern is appreciated and...
Okay.
So. Okay. So, the field reestablishes itself, and is now it's the whole thing is now much fainter. You can try it again, but the difficulty of the task will go up by 1.
Sure, Valak. Here's some whatchamacallits. Here's some momentum. Try it again.
Yep. All right. And hopefully the ship won't. Yep. The ship will be more responsive.
Do you
as
have
well.
any focuses that apply, Valak?
Not for this, no.
Okay.
Not unless music or linguistics is gonna help.
Nope.
Oh yeah, music's because harmonics and what.
Okay.
There you go.
That's
Much
more like it.
better.
Now, are you gonna re-roll that 0 and see if you get any more momentum? Because you're currently at 2.
well,
Do it. Yeah, you got
let's
good enough
gamble.
control. You got
Do it.
good enough control engineering to do it.
Gonna-
So yeah.
Gonna gamble a little. Come on, roll 20. Do what I say.
Do what I say. Do
No.
what I say.
No.
Roll20 has refused. It is extremely effective.
Did you roll?
Apparently my connection is fuzzy. It's
Beautiful.
Oh, he rolled and he got a 0. There
Okay,
we go.
that's okay. You
Yeah.
you succeeded at the task. You just don't get any momentum.
Yeah.
So, the pulse flashes out from the deflector dish of the Hadfield. It's the little thing right underneath it, and it starts to envelop this wire frame, which slowly starts to fill in, and you can start to make out the color now as the station begins to take form, and more of the detail of its hull becomes apparent. It's a very curved sort of thing, almost like an hourglass, except instead of being bulbous, it's flat at the top. And you can make out the colors, which are in these kind of half-green blacks, and you can absolutely recognize the architecture of a Romulan space station. As hang on, let me find the thing. Let me find the thing. And the station is sitting right in front of you, maybe 3 times your size.
Lieutenant Rugan, scan for life signs.
Aye, Commander.
It's Captain.
Reason, science, or medicine. Difficulty 2 brought down to difficulty 1 by the ship's sensors, assisted by sensors science or medicine.
Okay. Roll your thing, Rugan.
Oof.
No
Oh,
life
we
signs.
made it.
No life signs.
No life signs, Captain.
I see. Very well. I'm putting this to a vote since we're supposed to be somewhere else right now and we're kind of over here. Do we explore the station or not? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, Captain.
Commander?
Aye.
Good. It is settled then. Wait. Chief Kiji?
Nay.
Oh, majority win. Very well. Lieutenant Rugan, conduct some more scans on the structure of the station and be prepared in the briefing room in about 10 minutes. We'll be holding a senior staff.
Alright, so I'm going to scan this place and figure out what makes it tick as far as I can from here.
Give me a reason science or reason engineering, difficulty 3, assisted by the ship's sensors engineering. Difficulty 2.
But I assist on the secondary science console.
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna spend 2 threat to bring it back to difficulty 3.
Assisted by the ship's sensors engineering. Huh. Please roll a 2, ship. Hey!
Two.
There we are.
It
Here we are.
did.
Is that a success?
Yeah, that is a
Then that means
success.
I get to
but
re-roll that 0.
there you go.
Nice.
Please re-roll that.
He rolls another 20.
There we are.
There you go.
I was gonna say he rolls another 20.
Oh, good
also,
goddamn, I love
uh,
that talent.
Okay.
Roll your untapped potential, please, before you do anything else. 1 challenge dice.
Okay. You're gonna, and you're full up.
Marvelous.
No, actually, we're 1 short. We're
Yeah,
5.
shot.
Oh, because you spent one, I think, or something.
Yeah,
Yep. We were at 2, and we just got 3. So
Nice.
yeah, we're 1 shot.
There you go. Ragon, what you can put together is that the cloaking field on this thing is very powerful. Like, a normal cloaking field would normally have failed. Would normally have been completely failed when you guys picked up the station. But somehow this cloaking field was still fighting you guys. Up until you guys managed to successfully hit it with the full-on pulse. So it's quite likely that the cloaking, that the cloak has been damaged, and indeed you are picking up minor damage around the, on the outside of the station. It appears to be due to micrometeorite impacts. Because as you can see by your scans, the deflector screens here have been turned off. In fact, the whole place seems to be more or less dark.
It looks as though they may have lost power, Captain. Looks to be physical damage from meteorite impacts. Their deflector shields are entirely off.
Assemble a report and give me the blueprints of this place and bring it to the briefing room at your earliest convenience.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I'll tell you now, you won't really be able to get complete blueprints. You won't know what everything is.
What we can see with the sensors, at least.
Yeah.
So, bring us over to the briefing room. It's time for a senior staff meeting.
Nope. There you go.
Right. Lieutenant Rugan, show me what you got for us.
Well, Commander, it looks as though there's something strange about this cloaking field. It's not quite responding as a normal one would. A normal one would have completely shut down by now, but this one is still fighting us even now. In addition, it does look as though they're without power.
Our life support active aboard the station? Have you been able to do?
Life support is not active aboard the station, but there's enough clean oxygen and nitrogen that if you wanted to send an away team over there, you guys could survive.
Okay, so Doctor, if an away team went over to the station, they wouldn't need EVA suits.
We can survive for a little while, but I think bringing our own life support systems would be advisable. Yes, sir.
I see.
And I mean, it's entirely possible that while over there, you guys could reestablish life support.
Better safe than sorry. Very well. Since the majority of us voted to go on board the station, Chief Kiji, you have the honor of leading the away team. Assemble your crew. I will, however, request that all of the senior staff crew, exception being myself, will be present on this away mission. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Doctor, coordinate with the chief and, get some life support down there as quick as you can.
Aye, sir.
And remember, gentlemen, set your phasers to stun. This is a Romulan station, and if there are any Romulans aboard down there, they're our allies. We do not want to kill them. We worked very hard on that diplomatic agreement.
Should we consider this a rescue mission, Captain?
Until proven otherwise, this is a rescue mission. We don't know what this station entails. We can only see what our sensors are willing to show us. There may be more to this than the eye can. The ship shall be ready for emergency beam-out procedures, and the shields shall be. Until then, you guys will be on your own down there. Feel free to beam over there or take the shuttle, whichever you prefer.
We'll take the shuttle, sir. A little safer.
Very good. Then, Chief, one last order before you go. Bring that shuttle.
Yes, sir.
Very good. You all know what to do. Commander Volok, technically you have command, but the Chief is in charge of the away team. And everything can be overridden by the doctor should he feel the need. It's a bit complex, I know, but bear with it for now. You all know what to do. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
So you guys are gonna go down to the shuttle bay then?
Yep.
Going to grab both a field medical kit and a field surgical kit from sick bay on my way down, and put sick bay on alert to possibly receive casualties.
I'd also like to get some transport enhancers.
Some pattern
Good call.
enhancers. Okay, that'll be. You'll actually have to spend momentum for that.
How
If
much?
I can, yeah.
I think it's. I forget what they cost. I just. It's
think
like
it's one.
you guys are
Check.
giving. You guys are asking me for all the rules today, and I don't have all
Oh,
the
no,
rules
yeah.
in front of me. And I just don't have all the rules in front of me.
I mean, look, okay, two sounds absolutely
Yeah,
fair
okay,
for something that
yep,
could
okay.
reduce our
2,
difficulty.
you bring a pair of pattern enhancers, and the
Yeah.
difficulty to do any beam checks goes down by 1.
And we probably need I don't know if there's some sort of engineering toolkit for getting power and stuff back online.
That's
Oh,
all
I
part.
think the multi-tool can basically be.
Yeah, that's all part of the standard engineer
Yeah.
toolkit.
Okay.
I am the engineer. I get that for free. So if
Cool.
you guys wanted to take it, it'd cost. But
No, I should know if there was a specific, I don't know, device or whatever. I haven't read all the devices.
there are some that don't come in the toolkit, but I'm assuming we're
Yeah.
Also,
okay.
yeah, Chief, if you want to take any other security officers, you can specify. We can activate our crew support to activate MCPO.
Yeah, sure. I'll take one security officer along with.
Okay, just remember you don't have to spend the crew support for him until you actually use him for something.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
until he has to act, he'll just be there.
Right. But I mean, him having to act could also be if someone attacks him.
Right.
Sure. Do you want me to roleplay Marth, or will that not be?
Do you want to role play Marth? Because I will say there will be stuff for you to do on the ship, Jacoby.
I'm fine with whatever. I can. You know how I roleplayed. I can also do that and play Jacoby as well.
Yeah, well, you do have to pick one though.
Correction.
Then I'll take Jacoby.
Biss roleplayed you.
That is absolutely right. Yeah.
This role play you.
Yes, go on.
So you guys are gonna go over there.
Yep.
Okay, that'll be a control con difficulty. To navigate there, there are still some micrometeorites in the area. This'll be a control con difficulty 2 check.
Okay, does anybody have con, or do we need to activate a...
I've got con.
Okay.
And I was gonna say, don't forget, you do only get 3 of these.
And then I have a focus in Mallcraft.
Yep, that'll do.
Assisted by the shuttle's engines con.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is 2 dice.
2 dice, yeah.
Okay. So focus used correct. All right.
Sweet little Type 9 shuttle.
Okay, 2 successes.
So you pull it off, carefully maneuvering the shuttle around around the micrometeorites. You manage to pull up to there's no there is a shuttle bay here, but it's not open. Oh, nice.
Hello. Okay, that's fun.
Yep. So it's not open, but I will let you spend that 2 momentum you just generated to let it be.
God damn you, fine. Make it easy for my away team. Here, okay, have it.
Okay, shuttle bay's open then.
All right, so we fly on in.
Otherwise, there was going to have to be a task to get it open. So you set the shuttle down, and the automated system detecting that a ship has landed in the shuttle bay doors close behind you.
Ew.
Oh, wait, let me, I've got it.
Nice.
That's the stuff.
Well, let's waddle on out in our EVA suits, I guess.
Okay. And the station is, again, dark. It's I'm gonna bring us to, what am I gonna bring you guys to? Because I don't have anything for this.
Bring us back to the main title screen.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I need a moment.
We got
and I'm-
nifty built-in flashlights on the suits, I would guess.
yes, that's,
Oh yeah. Yep.
Or you have those stupid handheld ones that they use from time to time.
Right. And then Voyager were wrist-mounted.
Which is smarter than the weird handheld thing.
It's true.
So currently you are located. You found this shuttle bay on the lower half of the station. You are
Okay.
more or less in one of the bottom two. Decks.
I'm going to do a tricorder scan for biosigns.
Okay. Make me a reason medicine difficulty 3.
Toggle off my focus. Can I have a momentum, guys?
You
Yeah.
may indeed, yeah.
Okay.
Use it well.
Yes, and that will let me use cautious if I need to.
Oh yeah.
And what do you know? I need to. So it's difficulty 3, right?
Mhm.
So cautious, I get to re-roll 1. There we
Did
go.
you get it? You are
Nice.
not picking up any biosigns. However, you are picking up some bodies. And they are located about 6 decks above you. And they are all located on that one deck.
Not finding anybody alive, but there are, looks like bodies about 6 decks above, and looks like they're all grouped together.
Very good. Let's start making our way there and investigate the situation.
Agreed.
Alrighty. So, you're just gonna start making your way up there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna try, how are you gonna go about doing that? Are you gonna try and find an operating lift? Because the power's currently off here.
Yep. Should we try
Yeah.
to restore power and life support first?
That may be a good idea.
Oh, you guys, you always need turbo lifts. We could do it the old-fashioned way through hatches and climb our way.
Yeah. Climbing in an
Well-
environment suit, not the funnest thing.
We can.
Computer, play Out of Touch by Hall & Oates.
Well, don't forget, you can take off the environmental suits.
Yeah. Mhm.
if you need to.
Right.
Very well. Go see if you can restore power. Is there any stations nearby that could be used for this?
No, you'd have to find your way to an actual engineering area.
Yeah. Suggest we split our group. Perhaps myself and the lieutenant can make our way to engineering to see if we can restore power, while you and the doctor make your way toward the bodies.
Sounds like a plan.
Very good. Make it so.
Hmm. Oh yeah, who's Mark
Aye,
going
Captain.
with?
Oh yeah, I forgot we brought Marth. Well,
Uh, Send Marth with
Considering-
the engineers.
I was gonna say, considering we're taking two science and an engineering officer and no security, let's bring him along.
Yeah.
Understood. I am not the most well versed in engineering matters, but I will offer what assistance I can.
And Glowstick will protect me.
I don't need lights.
The worst. The worst. I mean, that's been treated already, but
Oh. Okay, let me recompose here.
nope.
If only we
So,
had
yeah.
some light to get out of this, what we'd be able to get out of the situation. What could we do?
Oh god. Please no.
Oh no.
Please no.
Checks the trousers.
Anyhow, moving on. Okay,
Anyway,
so who do we want to go with first?
Go with the
Uh,
engineers. That gives me a chance
yeah.
for a quick little break.
Okay. So you guys are making your way. First off, I want one of you to make me a reason engineering difficulty 2 check to see if you can figure out where the engineering section would be on this station.
okay. Mm, don't think any of my focuses will work here. No. Could I have a momentum?
Yes.
Alright, go to reason roll 20. Come on.
Reroll that, please.
Yeah. Come on.
Nice. You get a momentum.
Hey!
Yeah. So I mean, you're not super familiar with Romulan tech, Volok, but
Mhm.
or wait, don't you have like xenotechnology?
No, huh?
That's not you. I remember someone did. But yeah, you're not super duper familiar with Romulan tech, but I mean, there are a few certain engineering standards that have to be followed in distributing power to a station like this, and so it's getting you sent in the right direction. As you're making your way
Gotcha.
there, you're passing by some interesting engineering labs.
What was that? Passing by interesting engineering? What?
Labs. It would appear that
Oh,
this
labs.
section of the facility is dedicated to some kind of engineering R&D.
Oh.
Perhaps the reason
Yeah.
the cloaking field outside is so resilient.
True. If we have time, I'd like to come back here. But first, the task at hand.
Let me see.
Always good when the GM goes, huh.
Yeah.
I
let
know,
me see.
right?
Okay. So yes, you managed to find your way to engineering, and sure as hell there is the singularity core that typically runs Romulan stations technology of the sort. You know, it's this big circular room. You know how
Oh, yeah.
with engineering sections, there's sort of like a walk-in little bit, and then there's the circular section. It's like a keyhole.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that here. It's just one big circular room
Oh, yeah. Yep.
with the massive singularity core just sitting there in the middle. The singularity seems to still be functioning. It's odd walking around it because it's so reminiscent of the black hole that is currently in the system that you're in.
True. So, we were going to see about restoring power to the lifts if we could.
Mm-hmm. So in terms of figuring out exactly what's wrong with the power systems, that's going to be an insight engineering difficulty 3 check, but I'm going to spend a couple of threat to make it difficulty 4.
Here's a momentum
Yep.
for all the good that'll do.
Yep. And
Can he be assisted by Rugon?
Yes, he can.
Yes. Awesome.
Marvelous.
I intended for that to be the case.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And nothing on my focuses is going to help with this.
I have earth engineering by that hill.
Yes. Oh shit.
Nice.
Marvelous.
Mmm. Tasty. Roll that assist. Mmm.
Nice.
That's 2 additional.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Good stuff.
Pour that momentum on me.
Well, I think that's only 1 extra momentum, because I think I said it was difficulty 4.
Yeah,
right,
it was
yeah, you
difficulty
did.
4.
So
You did
you
indeed.
still got a momentum out of it, which was more than I was expecting. I expected you guys to break even at best.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, from what you can tell, Valak, there are a number of power conduits located not only in this room, but in a few areas towards the hull that were damaged by power feedbacks due to the micrometeorite punctures.
Ah.
So those will have to be repaired. Now the repairs here will repair the core, but then to start restoring power to other parts of the station, you'll have to start going around repairing those manually,
Awesome.
depending on where you want to restore power to.
Yep.
It would be wise to get the deflector dishes working soon as well, so to avoid a repeat.
Mhm.
Exactly. So yep, we're gonna have to start here, working our way toward deflector, and then we'll get them their lifts.
Mm-hmm. So, let me see.
At some point, the doctor will
yeah.
chime in on his
Well, so I
communicator
wanted to
and,
actually cut to you guys.
Okay.
So I wanted to cut to you guys going upwards.
Okay.
Yes.
At some point, the doctor will chime in on his communicator to everyone. Advise we all stay in our environment suits until we figure out what happened here, just in case some viral nasties or something are floating around.
Oh, by the way, we're in a
out.
different scene, so you guys go down a momentum. I forgot.
Yep. Down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Down to 1 momentum. There you go.
I just keep climbing after Kiji as we...
Mm-hmm. So you make your way. So you're making your way upwards. It's slow going. I'm not gonna lie. Fortunately, you have an exact bead on where these bodies are located, but you're having to wind your way through ladders and, an unfamiliar layout.
really open hatches and all that junk.
Yeah. So you eventually make your way up to that deck. and as you're walking down the corridor, you see open doors into rooms. You don't see any bodies in these rooms, but you do see technology lying open on. You see a bunch of tech lying out on lab tables, being dissected.
Do we recognize any of the tech or?
Yeah. Take a quick detour and check it out.
Okay, you guys want to check it out?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So
Go and check for traps first.
give me an insight engineering difficulty 3.
Anybody good with this?
Uh,
I
But you're not there.
what's
Yeah.
your engineering and insight, Kiji?
Insight is 8. Engineering is 3.
Okay, I've got insight 11 and engineering 1, so I'm all of 1 point better.
So
Yeah, you lead then, and here's that final momentum that we got. Maybe you can make it. And Chief, you get to assist.
yeah, I'll say so.
Okay, here we go. Ah,
Huh?
Okay.
Huh? Chief Kiji, roll inside engineering. There you go. We got it.
You
Wow.
Still, my God. Okay. So.
that was a natural 1. Cool.
Mhm. Give me a moment and I'll ping you a thing.
Was not expecting that.
I don't think the GM was expecting that either.
That's where that point for command got moved from. There we are. Looks like Romulan tech, but kind of merged with some sort of biotechnology.
Biotechnology, interesting.
Do I get a free question with this?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
And you don't have any momentum. So that's all y'all are getting.
Perhaps we should take one with us just to analyze it further when we go back to the ship.
Not a bad idea. Do I have any sample bags or anything in my
I'll say
suit?
I'll say you can take one with you.
Okay. Grab some.
All right, off we go. Back to heading towards dead people.
So to the engineers again.
Okay.
So to restore power to this chamber.
You're cutting out a little there.
I cut out again. Okay. To restore power to this chamber. Am I cutting out again?
Yep.
God damn it. Give me a sec. Okay, how about now?
Better.
Okay, so according to so this is going to be an extended task to repair this area of the engineering bay.
Okay.
It is going to be control engineering.
You're cutting out again.
Oh
You're
God!
pretty much cutting out
Pretty
again,
bad.
you-
Yeah.
Give me a sec. How about now? Better?
That was clear. Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be a control engineering difficulty 3, work track 12, magnitude 4,
Ooh.
resistance of 1.
So control engineering.
Difficulty 3. And
One, two,
Rugan can assist.
awesome. And we don't have any momentum, so
Yay!
Reason engineering, Rugan. Control
sorry.
engineering, actually, but
Control engineering, sorry.
that's fine. You rolled a 7. That should do it.
I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today.
Ooh, yay. I am going to take that complication and say that the resistance for the task goes up by 2.
awesome.
So feel free to give it another go. Control engineering.
Yep. Alright, hopefully be better. Come on.
Nope.
We're getting no work done whatsoever.
You want to keep going?
Oh,
Once more for posterity.
Don't forget, you can give me threat.
yeah, I was about to say, can I give you some threat
Yeah.
for a die?
You want to give me
Yeah.
a threat for a 3rd die?
Since we're not doing so well.
Okay, I'm at 7 threat. Okay.
And again, Rugan.
There you go.
There we go.
That-
Okay.
That's 3 successes you needed. So now Valak can roll 7 challenge dice. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Enter.
And there is a resistance of 3 on this, don't forget.
Yep.
However, because we succeeded in a task using control or, what's it called?
Engineering?
I don't know. His talent, control.
Sorry, reason or control as part of an extended task. I can ignore up to 2 resistance for every effect rolled.
Mm-hmm.
That's 6 resistance you can ignore.
But I think Rugan has to be the one doing the task.
Oh, that's yeah. He's assisting. So
Dang it.
anyway,
Next
Worth
time,
a
though.
shot.
I rolled
Worth a
pretty
shot.
well.
So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3 resistance. You only got 4 work done. Not enough for a breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
So now you guys are going to have to do it again. It's still difficulty 3.
Awesome.
And would you
No
like...
threat for you this time.
Okay, what would you like Rugan to do it?
Yeah. This time, let's see if Rugan can do it.
I'm 10 and 4, I'm not too bad.
Yeah.
He's only
I
1
will
less than you,
assist.
and he has a talent that helps.
Yeah.
That is exactly it, I've got to focus.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
And you need to roll a second. Oh, no, that's just Valak. Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ah,
Okay, give it another go. Give it another go.
once more.
Hey!
There we are.
See if you get any momentum.
And now Valak is going to have to roll another assist.
Yep.
Mhm.
Working on it.
Okay, you get a momentum.
You have
Hey.
untapped potential.
Yeah, untapped potential.
Right,
Rugan.
that potential. Let's go for it.
Yes. Come on.
You get threat burn.
But you also get a momentum.
Yep.
Nice.
And now you roll 7 challenge dice.
Or,
Right?
nope, no, I don't get momentum. You roll 6 challenge dice, Rugan.
6.
Oh, 6 challenge dice, right?
Hello.
2,
That's fair.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And he ignores 2 threats.
So that-
sorry, 2 resist.
So you're at 5 work right now. So that can be a breakthrough.
And-
There
I
we
have-
are. Now that is how you Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Do have a question about, like, is it all talents that it's if you're assisting you can't use, or because I do also have a talent that might be helpful.
What is
here.
it?
I switched over to Miracle Worker with,
Oh my
with my
god!
spotlight.
You've got
Yeah.
Miracle Worker?
Yeah.
Dude, Miracle Worker is phenomenal.
So yeah.
Do you guys know what Miracle Worker is?
Nope.
Whenever you get a breakthrough on a work track, you automatically create another breakthrough.
Wow.
Ah,
As
Well,
well,
that's useful.
You need
with the
en-
roll of an effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need engineering 5 to do it.
And I have that.
Mm-hmm. I think the Kismet's new engineer also has it.
Nice.
It is a sweet ass talent.
Yes, I switched out the little more power for that one.
Mm-hmm. So now it's difficulty 2. Mm-hmm. But I am going to spend a threat to increase the complication of this next check by 1.
okay. This time I want Valak to lead it because of Miracle Worker and Valak. Here's
I was gonna say, now that we have momentum,
here's
it'd be
a
nice.
thingy. We got through the first
There you go.
breakthrough, but you still have to roll the same.
Yep.
Although, does the resistance go down, Grinnon?
No.
Oh,
So-
okay. Rugan, roll assistant.
Can do.
Hey, that's a momentum back.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Plus 1.
Roll 7.
Because he's
7 challenge dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that a breakthrough for each effect?
No,
Well, no,
you only
it's
get to do it.
no, it's just if you get an effect, it's another breakthrough, but you still need to get because you were at
Yeah.
9. Oh wait, no, because it's work track 12. This would be how many?
1 off.
Well, no, because this is 5, so yeah, it would be 1 off. But if you can
Here's a momentum. Bring us back to 4.
bring you back to 4, that fills the work track and creates a breakthrough. You get another breakthrough because of Miracle Worker, and so now the difficulty is essentially 0.
Generate momentum, Valak.
Also, can they do challenge die for untapped again?
No, because Valak doesn't.
Yeah, I led this time, and I do not have that.
Mhm. So now is
So-
your opportunity to just generate all that sweet momentum.
Yep, let's see what happens.
That's 2 momentum.
Rugan assist.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's 4 momentum.
There we are.
Oh,
4 momentum.
No, that's Star Trek right there.
Mm-hmm. 4 momentum. So roll your challenge dice, Valak.
uh,
2, 5. Oh, yep, that's enough.
dang.
That's enough, and you also get that's 2 more breakthroughs. So you pummeled it.
Yep.
Just pummeled it. Yeah, the whole area here just hums to life as the first off, life support's back.
Hey.
So that's good, I guess.
Mhm.
Now there are other I'm trying to think about what else is on. You got power to lifts and everything, and you could try to start accessing computer terminals now.
Ah,
But a number of other systems around the station are still damaged and not operating properly, like sensors, weapons, deflector screens are still down.
okay. So yes, just kind of go ahead and tap the badge. Let the other team know.
Here, I'll do the thing.
We have power, gentlemen.
Ah,
We,
so that's
uh,
why the lights came on.
We also have life support and a few more things. We're going to continue to observe down here, see if we can find out some more information.
Excellent work, gentlemen. Keep it up.
Okay.
So now to the doctor and Jueza. You walk down a corridor and around a corner, and it brings you into a large room with these two second levels rising up on small ramps. The ramps come up to you at about eye level, and so looking up, you can see what's on them. Rows upon rows of medical beds in neat rows. On each one is laying the body of a Romulan.
Doctor, you want to look them over, see why they're beds?
Yep. I'll head up there, and on my way I will communicate to everybody. Okay, do not remove your environment suits. Repeat, do not remove your environment suits. That's a medical order. So yeah, I will go up and see if I can determine what's been going on here.
Mm-hmm. So give me insight, medicine, difficulty 2, as you pull out your tricorder.
Right. Infectious diseases or virology?
Nope.
Help. Xenobiology?
I'm gonna say no, because I assume you're just trying to determine how these guys died.
Okay.
And here's a momentum.
Okay. 3 die. No focus. There we go.
Nice.
Did you get it?
Yep, 3.
You got 3.
Awesome. Give me a
Momentum
moment.
back,
I gotta...
or did we regain it? What difficulty?
It's 2, I think.
We get it back.
Just gotta type you up a thing. Hang on.
Well, cause of death is various, but violent. Disruptor burns, stab wounds, you name it. However, each of them has a small implant in the back of their necks.
Interesting. Are the burns consistent with Romulan disruptors, Doctor?
Definitely disruptor burns.
I mean, it could be. It's more so just that it's not just disruptor burns and stab wounds. It's also, there are also probably a couple people here who have expired from old age, or it's a who's who of causes of death.
Can I scan the implant?
Sure. Insight
Okay.
engineering or insight medicine, difficulty 3.
We're definitely going with medicine. Let's see. So quick study
Do you need
doesn't
another
apply.
momentum, or
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I don't have anything that really applies.
can the chief assist?
Plus, that'll let me. Yeah, the chief. If he's with his engineering and insight, sure. And I plus some momentum lets me use cautious medicine, so I can re-roll if I need to.
Mhm.
So yeah, you assist me, chief.
I would be happy to assist you any way I can, Doctor.
All right, let's roll them bones. Difficulty was what?
3.
All right, we got 4.
So roll insight engineering as an assist.
He did. He went
I
first.
got one there.
We got 4. Okay, then we get the momentum back.
And can I do a challenge, or is that only if I'm leading?
Only if you're main.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Right.
They were trying to make a bad Matrix movie.
God, I'd shoot them for that as well.
This matches this type of technology we found in the other room. Can I remove it and take one with me? Remove one and take it with me?
Sure. Control medicine, difficulty 2. It's going to be a bit easier for you because the guy's no longer alive.
Right.
Yeah, there's no worries.
Am I able to assist at all?
No.
I will take a momentum though, just so I can use cautious medicine to be sure and get it.
Because this is just Dr. Blackwell doing this.
Ah, there you go.
Jesus.
Oh,
We get that back, definitely.
And one beyond.
Yeah, we're full.
So you pull out your little protoplasr and slowly start cutting away at the skin, and with a couple quick nicks, the implant pops out. It's
Put that in a
clearly not
container.
something that was designed to get. It was definitely not something that was designed to get put in and stay in.
Oh, it's designed to be able to be fairly easily removed.
Not necessarily, but it's more so that it wasn't designed to be difficult to remove, I guess is what I'm saying. It's more like the ability to remove it wasn't important.
It wasn't what?
Wasn't important to the designers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to look around up here if there's any, notes or, database or something I can download. I mean, I can't read Romulan, but I'm sure the ship can.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can gather any intel on what was going on here and examine the bodies to see if there's any beyond means of death. As far as if the implant is doing anything different in any bodies, and also maybe wanting to do a lot here. See if I think these wounds are self-inflicted or the ones that have wounds or what. So.
Mm-hmm. I'll say in the case of the wounds, again, it's not really. There's such a variety.
Right.
Is that there's really no consistency to any of these wounds.
Fair enough. So yeah, just see what I can
So
find.
maybe you do find one that has a self-inflicted wound, but it doesn't correlate to any of the others.
Right. What about logs?
So you're
Data
going to
disks,
start
whatever.
looking through the logs. In that case, I'm going to cut back down to engineering.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want me to try to get the logs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, down to the engineers, there are a couple of areas that, actually, I'm going to readjust the way I have this set up because of the way you're doing things.
Okay.
We're doing too well.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No,
We have to
it's,
destroy that.
no, it's totally fine.
I love the immediate reaction,
Yeah.
if yes.
No. I want you guys to make me a control engineering difficulty 2 to repair a power matrix that you found that should restore power to all points of the station.
Well, I'm not taking any risks. Take this.
Okay.
Hey, that's why we took it. Reroll that.
Come on, roll 20. Come on.
There you go.
Okay.
We're done.
Give me a second. The thing behind me has started up again, and it's gonna be loud for a couple minutes. Give me a sec. Okay, so you started up. So you see the power start to flow to all other locations in the station. Namely, first off, it hits the deflector. It goes through the deflector array and activates.
Grennan, you're breaking.
I am.
Yep.
Hang on. You're gonna have to wait a minute. Because while this thing is going, I break up badly. I hate it. I hate it so much. I wish I could just shut it off. It's the worst. Let me see. I got the low cut on. Man, I am... any better?
We'll see.
Okay.
For the moment.
So the power, first off, hits the deflector array, and I'll let you know right now, gonna cut quickly to,
It's bad, Grennan. It's bad.
nope,
You're stuck
not
up.
hearing me?
No, I mean, we can
You're
hear you in
cutting.
bits and pieces.
Okay, you're gonna have to wait then, because there's nothing I can do
We're
until
gonna
this thing
have to
stops.
wait until his thing in the background finishes the snow. Perfect time for me to get a Snickers.
How about now?
Oh, yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, just means that I have to keep this thing on. Okay. I don't like that I have to keep this thing on, but I'll keep this thing on. So the power runs through the deflector array, and quickly, gonna cut back to, Jacoby on the bridge. You see right in front of you as the Romulan station...
I see
You're
Dharmic
cutting.
and Gelada Tanagra. You're cutting.
God damn it!
Shaka when the walls fell.
Just gonna have to wait then. There's
Right
nothing
in
I
when
can
the
do
mic
about
died.
it.
We'll wait, Grennan. It's fine. I could use a bio break anyway. Just a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, might as well take a couple minutes, guys.
Gotcha.
I will finish editing a thing for a game later then.
Shaka, when the what?
Yep.
So hey, Doc, how'd you manage to get sick?
I'm a librarian.
I used to work in a library for a good few years.
I love it, but yeah, I've just been. This winter's been tough. I've had sinus infection after sinus infection. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff's been going around, as they say, but you know,
True.
it's no fun.
Oi.
Yeah, I don't know what's it like over there in North America, but the weather here in Europe's been really shifty these past. I've been having nonstop migraines. It's got all.
Oof.
Yep, same here. I mean, we'll go from highs below freezing to highs where it feels like almost summertime, within the span of a week. Yeah, the weather and temperature has just been really variable.
Oh yeah, I know. Here I'm in the Midwest. We just got through the polar vortex where it's
All
like,
right.
oh, wind chill brings it down to below 40 or whatever. Awesome. And now it's like it was raining today. Like it's out.
Yeah, you guys hit that sweet spot where at -40, where Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same temperature.
Oh yeah, fun times.
Oh, I know that feeling good and proper.
That's right.
Yeah,
You guys in
so
the Great White North.
yeah, how's Canada been treating you? I suppose. Why did I think you were from? Well,
Oh,
you
I
know.
wonder why. Maybe because I sound like the goddamn Iron Brew bird. That might have something to do with it.
Okay, how about now?
We'll see, won't we?
Okay,
It does look
So
a while
far, so
until you're
good.
talking for a long
Right.
time for a while.
okay. So, you see for the third time, you see the power run through start running through all the different ships, points of the ship from middle to outward, because you're sort of in the lower center of the station. The first place you see the power hit is the deflector area, and Commander Jacoby, outside, you are looking at you're looking at the station and the view screen when Biss looks behind you and says, we're reading much larger power fluctuations inside the station, Commander, and the station
crap.
the station disappears from right in front of you.
I'll stand up from my chair. What in the goddamn? Ensign Biss, what the hell was that?
And cutting back to the inside of the ship, the power starts to flow through it, and interestingly enough, too much power is flowing through it. Apparently, something that was damaged during the whole ordeal were the controls as to where the power actually flows. You repaired the pipes, but you didn't repair the valves.
Yep.
And so
What the
now
goddamn?
the station is running wild as everything is turning on. And I mean everything. So for the doctor and the security officer up in that room, you see a machine that's up on the top of the ceiling. It was kind of nondescript at first. It is a machine, and red lights start to flicker on and off on the device in front, on the
Swear to
ceiling.
God, it's gonna be fucking zombies in it.
And
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
and across the room, you see the implants in the back of the necks of the people light up red. And then, slowly, they all sit up.
We should leave. We should leave right now.
Yeah.
There is one less that's not moving. Thank you. Taking one out.
Yes, there's one that does not sit. But, yeah.
So do
Can
we
I
manage to
use
download their
my-
logs and stuff?
Yes, you managed to download the logs.
Okay,
You
so
haven't
yeah.
been able to read them, but
That's okay.
you
Can I
downloaded
pull
them.
out like my phaser and shoot that thing up there, like with the red light?
That's a good call.
You gonna try and do that?
I would like to do that.
Well, hang on. We're now in a new scene.
Yep.
So,
Okay, ditching the momentum.
mm-hmm. So, hang on. You're gonna shoot at the thing. All right. Give me a control security difficulty 2. Yeah, control security difficulty 2.
Here's a momentum to shoot well.
Alrighty, no focus, correct? Alright, roll.
Hello, we get that back.
You get a momentum. You hit true. Roll damage.
First roll, untapped potential, 1 challenge. Nothing. Now roll
Okay.
damage.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The phaser shot hits it. Nothing happens.
Did it appear to actually damage it?
I mean, it certainly heated the outside of the thing, but this thing is resilient. So that was Jueza's action, and now all the bodies -1. I'll again remind you there are about 24 of them.
Mhm.
They all swing over. I mean, they don't do it in perfect synchronization, but they swing over and they stand.
Well, this is not good.
We should probably leave now. That didn't work.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
gonna
put a security
book it.
door or something behind us, between us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can totally do that.
Yeah, activate a blast door and try and
Use
And
the
I'll-
phaser to like weld it.
Mm-hmm.
and I'll contact the rest of the crew. We need
But
to
hang on.
evac this.
First, you guys need to give me a fitness security difficulty 1 check, both of you.
Damn it, they're not slow zombies.
Doctor, here's one for you. Mr. Jueza, you will roll your...
I could use that extra die for sure.
Okay, that's 1.
Oh.
Doctor.
That's lovely.
Doctor, damn it, not a security officer.
Okay. So, you are making a run for it, and you immediately turn to book it, and as soon as they see that you are trying to run, they all start running as well.
Oh, these are not the slow zombies.
Yeah, they're fast zombies.
Mm-hmm. So one of them is gonna get to make a check against you, Blackwell, because you have not outrun them yet. It's gonna be. I'll just use one of these. Give me a in this case, it's gonna be a fitness security check. Opposed,
That's what it was last time.
because he's actually trying to grab you.
Okay. He probably will. Yep.
Yeah, you're grabbed.
Oh no.
Now it's back to you guys. Your go, Blackwell. If you want to try to escape the thing's clutches, it's a fitness security check.
Can I try shooting the zombie?
Well, you're currently grappled.
The
grappled.
chief can try shooting the zombie, but it's gonna be a higher difficulty because...
Well, the chief is already gone.
Oh, the
Yeah.
chief is already gone. So it's just the doctor and the zombie. Okay, doctor, go break free. Here's a moment.
I don't know if... Okay, sure, I will try security and fitness one more time, which is pretty much my lowest scores. No, not quite.
Hey, you made it.
And you
This
get a
guy got
momentum for
double-
your trouble. So, you shove him back, and you make a run for it.
Totally pulling Indiana Jones between the sliding doors that are coming down.
Mm-hmm. So both of you, I need you to again make a fitness security difficulty 1 check to try to outrun them and completely lose them.
Doctor, here's a momentum.
Thanks. Aha!
Goddamn,
Oh,
so
wow.
regenerate 2 back. That's a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Blackwell's knees getting up to his chin.
I'm like, whoa. Where'd that come from, Doc?
Don't have to outrun them, just have to outrun you.
Yep.
And you both managed to outrun them. Fortunately, the winding corridors of this Romulan station are working to your advantage. You don't know where all of them go, but thankfully, neither do they, apparently. They're fast, but not particularly smart.
Let's start making our way towards the shuttle bay.
Yep. We need to evac the station, I'd say to everybody.
Well,
Get to the shuttle bay.
Okay. Apparently, we're done here. Like as we're going by those labs, I just want a quick tricorder scan. Just
Okay, you walk into one of the labs, and you see all sorts of tech lying on the table. Interestingly enough, though, in the back of the room, you see what looks like a sort of a dugout in the wall that appears vaguely humanoid shaped.
okay.
Prepare to be assimilated.
Yeah.
So-
No. Just gonna do a quick scan and then book it if I can.
Okay, so you're gonna scan that tech. Give me an insight engineering difficulty 2 check.
Do you need momentum?
If you want.
Well, I could gain more back depending. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So take a momentum and. Okay.
Okay. You at least succeed.
Yep. And because we spent, I could re-roll that 0.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Let's gamble. Let's gamble.
Alright, roll the 1 then.
Roll the bones.
Yeah, we get that momentum back.
Okay.
So what you can tell is that this here is incomplete, but it is bits and pieces of Romulan cloaking technology.
Okay.
But it's been integrated with something else.
Okay.
Something bioorganic.
Oh.
I'll let you know this now. Whatever the bioorganic technology is, in this case, its function is to emulate a genetic trait of some species.
Do we wish to maybe spend to try and get more info, guys, or?
Shut down the power, you shut down the zombies.
Yeah, well, we also shut down everything else.
Here, take a momentum, Volok, ask a question.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Do we,
What do you want to ask?
Do we know what species it's trying to emulate?
Yes, you do. And it's only because the species that this thing is trying to emulate is very much a species that was created.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Having fun.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Am I jumping to conclusions? Does it rhyme with Embadar?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. If I can grab something, I would like to, and then I would like to leave.
Mm-hmm. Okie doke. So the two groups actually converge in a hallway, and you do hear the sound of the skittering footsteps behind you.
Romulan zombies.
Yep.
The
And
we have other problems. The tech I scanned indicated they were attempting to integrate technology to simulate the Jemadar, possibly for their ability to camouflage.
and Kiji's just gonna be like, "That's great, but get on the damn shuttle. Let's go."
Oh yeah,
Running
And
dead.
Kiji's also wants to be in the back of the group, so that basically he would be between any of them and potential zombies.
Oh, you are our pilot. Why don't you let Arth guard our rear and you crank up the shuttle?
Yeah, I guess.
red shirt, red shirt.
Red shirt.
Damn it, that was supposed to be my role.
So, you make your way towards the shuttle bay, and I'm gonna say it right now. I am spending 4 threat. You hear the footsteps of the moving Romulan corpses inside the shuttle bay. You don't know exactly how many, but you know that they are there.
Can you scan and see how many bodies are on the other side of this door?
Hang on, but before we do that, I want to go to the ship.
To the ship.
I would like to go to the ship.
Jacoby, when the zombies awoke, his eyes wide, his mouth open.
So I'm gonna cut the ambience for the base and give us the ambience for the Hadfield's Bridge. Come on, I know you're here. Here we go. So yes, the ship has just disappeared from view. The station has just disappeared from view.
Ensign Biss, what the hell is going on?
I don't know. The station is just cloaked. Power was restored inside the station, and now it's gone.
Mr. Bisbee, give me a sensor scan. See what's happened.
Oh, okay. After a few seconds, he said, "I'm not able to get anything on scanners, sir, but if the station's cloaked, that's only natural."
God damn it, it's not supposed to be cloaked while our men are in. Ah. Right. Solutions. I need solutions.
We could try the tachyon pulse again.
Very well. Ensign Biss, fire off another tachyon pulse from the deflector dish.
Okay, this will be the control engineering difficulty 2, because again, you guys know exactly where it is, and I assume you're gonna tap Biss to do it.
Yeah, Biss.
Are you gonna give him anything?
A talent, perhaps. Something, or a focus.
I'd say
Hmm.
focus.
A focus that deals in tachyon beam.
And deflector technology, I'll allow.
Sounds good. It uses the deflector.
Deflector technology on Ensign Biss.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Great.
Rolling. And I'm gonna give him a momentum, because Biss just doesn't roll without momentum.
Mm-hmm. And he gets
Damn,
one
Biss.
back. And you see the tachyon pulse flash out of the Hadfield's deflector dish again, and nothing happens.
I fixed
Ensign
it
Biss.
well.
Ensign Biss.
I don't know. If the station is there, that should have worked.
God damn it, there other solutions. Give me something.
I don't and hang on. God damn it. Making me look bad. It's making me look bad because I can't pull it up immediately. Oh, here we go. I can't, and then right in front of you, just sort of the screen of just the, you know how there are, all these little asteroids in the field around you?
Sure.
They all go a bit dim. As right above you decloaks a Romulan Dederidex class warbird.
Ensign Biss, full power to shields, open hailing frequency.
The the channel opens and you see sitting on the other side a Romulan commander.
Technically, the title is a legate, I think, right?
No,
I don't
that's
remember.
Cardassian.
Oh, that's Cardassian, right? They're the Romans, right?
Yeah, you see a Romulan commander sitting on the bridge of what looks to be a very busy Derridex class warbird.
This is Commander Lawrence Jacoby of the Starship Federation vessel USS Hadfield. Who are you?
I am Captain Loreen of the Romulan Royal Star Navy. We are doing routine surveys in this system,
I see.
and we saw you parked in this asteroid field, and we're curious if you needed assistance. It seems like a rather precarious place for such a small, delicate vessel to be positioned.
Would you mind excusing me for one moment? Computer, mute my... Also, computer, what is the diplomatic status between the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire at this very moment in time?
Currently, you guys are not at war. You are not enemies, but you are by no means allies.
Computer, how far away from the neutral zone are
You're pretty far out.
we? Right. Okay, computer, unmute microphone. Yes, our delicate little ship is in fact researching one anomaly that is right here on this asteroid belt, in fact. I don't suppose you'd be willing to work along with us, would you?
Well, we would be happy to do the scientific surveys for you. We wouldn't want you getting hurt.
Oh, that will not be necessary, Captain. Trust me, we are more than capable of conducting scientific surveys. However, there is one. Something in this asteroid belt seems to be using Romulan cloaking technology.
What are you insinuating, Commander?
Not insinuating anything, Captain. However, I need your help to disable a very powerful Romulan stealth field.
Please hold.
I'll sit back in my chair and facepalm.
And the channel cuts out. And then after a few seconds, let me see if I've got it. Damn it, this is something I don't know if I have immediately at my disposal. Let me see if I can find the episode it's from. No. Oh, do they not have it? Really? Frick. Hang on a minute.
Hanging.
Is this what I think it is? Yeah, I think this is what I think it is. Okay. Crap, I forget what these are. The I feel really bad because I should have this all set up right now.
Don't worry about it.
But I don't, which annoys me because I thought I had it.
Don't
Easily
stress
forgettable for just the moment.
Yep.
it.
Give me a moment while I pull something up.
By all means.
Because it's in my thing here. There was a sheet that I was going to use for this, and whoever and I thought the sheet was complete, but whoever made it didn't include all the numbers.
Aha.
And the numbers they didn't include were kind of the crucial numbers. that I cared about.
In the meantime, how do you guys feel about going to war with the Romulans?
Let's do it.
Against
Oh,
it?
Captain, my captain.
Huh. Okay. Oh, now I'm starting to get stuff. Diffius.
Not the best way to get your captaincy?
That's far gone.
War hero. And what
That's
better way to
far
go
gone,
than
Doc.
taking the war?
William T. Riker.
Again, I apologize. I was planning to be much more prepared for this session than I ended up being.
Relax, relax.
Happens. No worries.
I will, after the end of this mission, I will once again receive the William T. Riker Medal of Lateral.
lateral
Lateral.
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did something, but yeah.
Okay, now I can open this, and the number I care about is down here. Come on. Let me open the page. 10 and 3. Great. Okay, that's gonna be... Alrighty. I think that's it. Oof. Okay. Yikes. Immediately, what, I keep forgetting the name of the officer at Nav.
Kiji, no, Zumo.
This says, Kiji, got it.
Zumo.
And the ship veers off to the side just as narrowly the Hadfield avoids a Romulan tractor beam.
My god. Full power to forward shield. Open hailing frequencies again.
Shit just got real.
Are you gonna go to red alert?
Yes, red alert. Bring me that noise.
Yep, that's...
Bring me that noise.
Ensign Biss, open hailing frequencies, priority 1.
They're not responding, sir.
Then broadcast an open message. Just what the hell do they think they're doing?
No response, sir.
Alright, that's it. Load Ensign Biss into the torpedo tubes.
We must teach them the hard way, the error of their ways.
Ensign Biss, computer. Give me an analysis. How would our ship fare against the Diderdex class bird of prey?
You're a scale 3 ship? The Diderdex is a scale 6.
Okay.
Even the
So
USS
what you're saying
Enterprise...
is we have a chance.
Even the USS Enterprise has trouble going toe-to-toe with the Diderdex.
Okay, so we'd be obliterated. Thank you, CPO Zumo Amari. Evasive maneuvers. I want you to drive right into their shield generators. They will not be able to hit us because we're so close to them. Do you hear me?
So you're gonna try and get in close?
Super duper close.
You're currently at medium range from them.
If we blow up, I'm taking I'm taking them with.
Okay.
So,
It's a good thing we took the shuttle.
I was gonna say,
If we can just deal with these zombies, we'll have a station.
Okay. So, you can, yeah, so this is where he's actually gonna have to make a check. So, you're gonna, well, no, you haven't used the security officer yet.
The security officer is on the ground. That's the problem.
Right. So, wait, are you trying to do a maneuver with the ship?
Yes, we're trying to do a maneuver of the ship.
Oh, well, that would be your con officer.
Sure, the
Yeah.
con officer will roll.
So, is he are you just trying to move yourself into close range?
Yeah, so like if they'll have a harder time locking on with tractor beams. Like I want to be scraping.
Okay, so I'll say that
He
that
wants to be
doesn't
the
even
Millennium
require...
Falcon on the back of the Star Destroyer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that doesn't require a check because it's just moving into close range.
Right. Then that's about it. Ensign Biss, hail them again.
No response, sir.
Then broadcast another open message. Explain their tell them to explain their actions, otherwise we will open fire on them.
You get no response.
Right. We hold firm. Crew
Like
brace for
Steve
impact.
Rogers in the alleyway.
Crew brace
Yeah.
for impact.
Mm-hmm.
Keep sending out hails. Also send a distress signal. Priority 1.
Mm-hmm. So now gonna go back to the. So hang on. Because you made that move, they're going to try again to tractor you. And they do.
Oh boy.
But shields, shouldn't they intercept that?
I don't think so. Let me pull up the tractor beam rules.
I think you can tractor beam something that's shielded.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you can too. Transporters. Where's the tractor beam?
All the way down. The tactical officer engages tractor beam at a nearby object or requires control plus security assisted by the ship's structure security with a difficulty of 2. Can only be directed at a target within close range. If successful, the target vessel is immobilized and cannot move unless it breaks free. Using their shield modulation, the raw power of their engines, or disabling the tractor beam, with difficulty determined by the strength of the ship's tractor beam.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, and goddammit, it didn't tell me what the strength of their tractor beam is. Strength 5.
God damn.
Yeah.
We're just gonna remain still. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not moving anywhere. We sent out a distress call. Let's hope he's.
Mm-hmm. And you see Biss tapping and says, sorry, sir, the gravity well of this black hole is causing too much interference.
Very well. I'll sit down in the captain's chair. Now we wait.
Mm-hmm.
Please, Captain Picard, save us.
Mm-hmm.
Holy Picard. Captain of our grace. Pray for us sinners now.
So, to the crew that is currently on the station.
Retreat back towards engineering.
Yeah, let's get to engineering. Maybe there's a transport there. We could do a site-to-site directly into the shuttle.
Or at least put some bulkheads maybe between us and the zombies.
Or that.
Very well.
You didn't come being chased by zombies, did you?
No, we did not, but
Excellent. So
Anyway.
they're apparently being powered by some sort of transmitter up on level 6. If we can cut power to that area, we can probably eliminate the zombies. They'll probably return to their inanimate form.
We can't use our tricorders to jam the frequency, can we?
I don't know. Probably not through 6 decks.
Well, close range, anyways.
True.
Well,
a
you
good
still,
try.
you can make a scan to see how many of those things are in the next room.
yeah, we could scan and see.
Make it so. Give me a scan.
Insight
Find out
medicine
what you
difficulty 2.
Well, it's medicine. Okay.
Because I assume you're doing a medical scan, right?
Right. Difficulty 2. Happening. I'll take some momentum so I can use cautious medicine because this might just save our ass.
True.
Insight medicine. There's that.
Okay, you get that momentum back. There are
There we
4.
go.
There are
No.
There are 4.
4 lights.
There are 4 lights!
For what? For zombies
Yes.
in the hangar bay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought we were scanning for the transmissions. So do we
Oh,
want to just take out the zombies in the hangar bay?
Yes.
I don't know how effective phasers will be on stun.
The bodies are already dead. There's nothing living there. They're just they have chips implanted in their neck that reanimate them. But the bodies are thoroughly dead.
Well, then I guess it won't hurt if we set our phasers to maximum to last them.
Very well.
But again, we can cut power to the station, and that takes care of all of them.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's get to engineering. Assess the situation there.
okay. You guys are all gonna move to engineering. In that case, we
Try
go
to drop
back.
as many doors behind us as we can.
In that case, we're gonna go back to the ship.
Still patiently waiting.
So, you do get a hail.
On screen.
I apologize for the show of force, Commander, but you must understand. You've stumbled across something that you weren't supposed to.
Romulan zombies.
I understand, but my crew is currently stuck in there where they're not supposed to be, and you have my ship locked in a tractor beam. And here I thought we were just getting along so nicely.
You have crew trapped there, do you?
Damn it, Captain.
Did I say crew? I meant nothing. I have nothing trapped there. I want to bluff. I want to bluff. Please.
I'm gonna say the way you said that, you tipped your hand. You pretty.
Oh, ever so slightly.
You pretty.
Yeah, you just showed your cards. They're no. It's like,
Yeah.
what's this
Well,
again?
okay.
Okay, all the technology we want to get back to the Starfleet, up the tailpipe, gentlemen.
Listen, Captain. This is a pretty, well, funny situation. We found the station completely powered, and I sent my away team in there thinking it's harmless, abandoned. We were planning this as a rescue mission. We didn't detect any life signs aboard the station, so we thought there might be people that need rescuing. And now I've lost contact with my away team, and you've got me locked in a track. And what's that all about?
As I've said, you have found something that you shouldn't have, and your crew's presence aboard this station has further complicated matters. You see, do you know why we were sent to this station?
Let me guess. Intruder alert?
No, we were set to come here anyways. This, well, I suppose it doesn't matter now. You could call it a black site. This station was decommissioned about 2 weeks ago, and we were sent to dismantle it.
And dismantle everybody that gets in the way as well. What are you, special forces?
Oh, I wouldn't say that, no. We're here just to make a certain station disappear quickly and messily.
I am 100% on board with you, but can we get my crew out of there? For the good of the friendship between the Romulan Star Empire and the Federation.
I'm afraid that won't be an option. As I have said, your people have likely seen things on that station that, they will not be allowed to report back to the Federation. The Tal Shiar keeps its secrets very closely held.
I'm going to stand up and walk to the center. Well, Captain, the Tal Shiar can suck it. That's my crew down, and I'm getting them out, no matter what you say.
big talk for such a small ship.
Ensign Biss, cut communication.
Okay.
It's a miss. Kill them all.
Very
I'm
well.
not gonna lie, I thought you were about to say instant miss, cut him.
Ensign Biss, prepare photon torpedoes for firing. Full
Hang on.
power to phaser.
So hang on. So going back to the crew on board the station.
Yeah.
So you're
Alright.
gonna try and
We're going to engineering, I think.
okay. Are you,
Attempt to cut power to zombies.
So here's what I'll tell you. You get to engineering and you see on the sensor screens that there is a Tadaradix bird of prey.
Do we see that it's
Ah.
floating our ship?
Yeah. I'm gonna say you get all that.
Can we lock the station's weapons on it?
Are you gonna? Well, not while it's cloaked.
Nope.
All right. I'll say, ready all weapons. Prepare to decloak the station. I want to basically do a rapid fire the second we decloak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So to decloak the station from the inside is going to be a control engineering difficulty 4.
You cut out difficulty what?
4.
Ooh. That's a lot.
And I'm gonna spend a threat to increase the complication range by 1.
Great.
Can I have a momentum?
Sure. Why not? What could go wrong?
Okay.
A lot.
Got one, so roll it.
Can I assist in any way, or can somebody
I
assist?
will allow. Well, it's a cloaking device, so yes, I'll say you can assist.
Awesome.
Who has
Here
the
we
best stat for assisting?
That'll be Rugan, I think.
Rugan most likely does, and I believe I have a focus that would apply, which would be reverse engineering.
Who has the better shooty shoot, Marth or Kiji?
Well, I'd probably be better. I'm control 11, security 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
better.
You'll be able to do the shooting, but as far as the cloak goes,
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
So may I
Alright.
use my focus?
Brennan, reverse engineering as a focus?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, here comes the assist. Natural 20, bet you.
I'd be happy with a 1. Like,
There we
okay,
go.
got it.
And you do
We
it.
got
And then all of a
Alright.
sudden, on the outside, no, not Faith of the Heart. As the station becomes visible again.
And I immediately lock on and fire at the tractor beam emitters if I can.
Well, if you're gonna aim, that's gonna be that's gonna be a very difficult task. That's gonna be difficulty 5.
In that case, I'll just shoot at the broadside of the barn of the.
Maybe we should just lock weapons on fire and see if we can't bluff them out or have everything stand down before starting a war with the Romulan Star Empire. Just saying, maybe you lock weapons and we hail them.
Very well. I will do that as I lock weapons. Go ahead and open a channel.
Ah, you must be the Starfleet mutts that your commander has told me so much about.
Yes.
Blackwell steps forward. We're the Starfleet officers who have control of this Romulan station and currently have this station's weapons systems locked on your ship. You will release the USS Hadfield immediately and back off to a minimum of 200,000 kilometers while we rejoin our captain.
I'm afraid that you're not in a position to be negotiating much of anything.
Are you
He's
sure
like
about that?
looking over, like, should I push it?
Yes, quite sure. After all, that station that you folks are on is quite literally dead. And the communication cuts out, and the Romulan warbird opens fire.
Well, that's worth a shot.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I should have had it roll first.
I was gonna say, please.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage!
Yeah, I should have
That's a
had
lot
it roll
of
first.
damage.
It's doing its weapon security, and it has to get 2 successes. Oof. So now I'll roll the disruptor banks because it did hit.
But complication.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Reduced
Here's-
by. hang
Here's
on.
hoping we got shields like a station.
Yeah, give me a second. I have to pull up the station rules because this is literally the good news is you guys are on a station and it has
Stuff.
it's got stuff that'll help. Not a lot because unfortunately you're a little research station, but you do have.
Why can't we ever be on a battle station? You know, 10,000 photon torpedoes.
Right. You know. Or even like Base 9 after its upgrades.
Yeah.
Come on, load. This is the worst. Literally the worst.
Ah.
I don't know. Oh, there we go. Command book open. I want stations. Come on, where are the stations? Oh, I just had it. A small station like the one you're on should be a scale 6. So, small deep space outpost. Scale 8 actually.
Nice.
So that soaks up a lot of that actually.
They
The
take 2
sh-
damage.
Faith of the heart every time they decloak. Well, no, you guys. Mirthrin maneuver! I'll explain to you what that guy is later, guys. No, but you guys did bring down the deflectors, though.
Our deflectors are down.
Yeah, so it is automatically gonna take a breach because it has shields down, but you're only gonna take 3 damage. So you are gonna take a breach, though, unfortunately. To the structure!
Great. Maybe go check
Okay.
out the zombies.
Yeah, that's true.
So you feel the whole place rattle around you, as clearly these guys are aiming to just blow this place up.
I will return fire.
Okay, give me a control security assisted by the ship's weapon security, and I'll roll the weapon security for you.
Alrighty. Can I have a momentum as
Yes.
there?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, you get your momentum back.
Okay.
And kapoom, 2, 4,
Nice.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 6. So that's 3.
Yep.
So that's 3 to its shields.
Nice. And untapped potential.
Yeah, roll
Ah,
it.
yes.
It should be-
That's 3 unless you want to spend some momentum to get piercing.
What's their current resistance? Ooh,
6.
hello.
Their current resistance is 6.
And 1 momentum bypasses 2 resistance.
Yep, so they will get a breach.
There we go.
Here's 3 momentum. Give them all the damage.
So that's... So they'll get full damage. 1... Oh, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 damage. Nice.
We tried to be diplomatic.
So that is...
We did.
Yeah. So that is a breach.
Where did they take their breach? Sensors. Does that mean they can't shoot us as well now?
Look, look, they'll never see us.
But they can see me.
You still got full shields.
So
What
they are,
size 3?
so they are going to make a... I think it's 2. Okay, so they'll pour 1 more into that when it comes time. So they get... So you see the oh, hang on, because I think I've got the sound effect for it. Come on, weapons. I know I've got the weapon sound effects. Here we go. The disruptor beam lances out from the station and strikes against the Romulan warbird as its shields crackle under the stress, but then they start to glow again and start to flow back as whoever's on board that Romulan warbird is working to restore their shields.
Is it the Hadfield's turn now?
Now it's the Hadfield's turn.
Good. I'm going to order Ensign Biss to fire photon torpedoes, and yeah, so he will roll, and I will assist with my presence command.
I'm gonna let you know that is gonna be a very difficult task, because
Oh right, because we're super close, right?
In a tractor beam as well.
photons are for long range, and you are at close.
Phasers would be a difficulty 4, right?
I forget if how tractor beam affects everything.
Shouldn't. It's just that we cannot move.
Yeah, you can't move, so it's only difficulty 3.
Okay, well, I will order Ensign Biss to fire.
Okay. Aye, sir. And yeah, this is.
Come on, Biss.
Yeah, so
security?
Biss is still your second crew support spend.
Mm-hmm.
So control security.
I'm rolling him.
Okay, and then. Yay. I'm gonna take
But
it as
wait,
threat.
what happened to the one you generated?
I put it into shield repair.
Okay, that was my assist, and the ship will assist with weapon security.
Oh, you're directing him. Okay, I'll allow that.
Yeah, I'm directing him. Weapons security. Come on, ship, give me something. No, God.
Nope. Yep. The where is it? The phaser goes wide, and it just or actually no, it just plays off of the shields of the bird of prey, and nothing happens.
Kiji's just like, who the hell's over there?
Surprise!
Yeah, as ELH says, phasers are difficulty 2 base, torpedoes are 3 base. Well, at medium range, I think they work at. I think they're difficulty 2 if you're at long range, though.
Oh.
But you guys are not. So what are you guys gonna do?
Is it back to them?
if it's us again, we're going to another volley.
We need to get shields back up.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe one of us do that.
Yep, the difficulty of the task is gonna go up by 1 because you're trying to do the same task again in 1 turn.
Wait,
I think.
firing or
They're,
getting the
they're not
shields?
trying. They're not trying to shoot. They're trying to get the shields up.
Oh, you're trying to get the shields up without going into cloak?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, control engineering difficulty 2, assisted by the station's structure wait, what's the cloaking device? I just want to see what it is. I'll make it structure security to get these. Oh yeah, I think it's structure security to get the shields back up anyway.
Structure and engineering.
Or structure engineering.
Generate shields, yeah. Sorry, I just
So-
happen to have it up.
No, ship combat
lost.
is like my least this is the thing I know the least about.
There's a shit ton to keeping track of with
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, yep.
So roll your control engineering.
Sorry, yep. I
Lot of
decloaked.
momentum.
I decloaked it. So was that part of this turn, or
Well,
is
but
it
you're
running
trying to
back
raise
around
your
again?
Oh, so someone else is gonna have to do it. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say someone else is gonna have
like
to raise the
Ragan.
Rugan.
Aye, Commander.
shield.
Yeah.
That is most certainly a thing I can do.
It's like I decloaked it. I used my turn already.
Control engineering. Go roll.
Aye.
All right,
What's it called? Would my focus still apply to this? Because it's the same sort of thing.
Blackwell will direct Rugon to get the shields back up.
Can you do that? You're not a command character.
It's all based on the structure of the command. You don't necessarily. It's it can be second officer. It can be any officer who happens to be.
Are you sure?
I don't know. You have to rule on it, I suppose. But
Yeah, I think it has to be either the commanding officer or the XO.
okay.
Yeah, it's part of their special abilities. Like, yeah, Blackwell's special ability stuff has to do
Yeah,
Hey.
mostly being on the
It was
ship.
worth a shot.
Me.
It was worth a shot.
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Thank you.
Right. But may I use my reverse engineering focus?
Not in this case.
Right. A computer's focus?
Nope.
Quantum mechanics?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Team
Do you have
dynamics?
anything to do with shields?
Again, nope.
I do not.
I know you're
Worth a shot.
stressing there, but nope.
Worth a shot. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
And roll the station, Grennan. Yay, momentum.
Mm-hmm. Get a momentum. And I forget how much the shields come up. I forget how much this task brings your shields up.
I'm right near it. Let's see. Has power requirement of 1. If successful, the ship regains 2 points of shields plus 2 more for each momentum spent. Removable. So 2 points.
Okay.
We're gonna make that 3 points.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So the shields around this place go up. They're very faint, but you've managed to reroute some power back into the shields. So I think that brings it around to the bird of prey, who's going to try and make an attack pattern. Putting the Hadfield essentially in the line of fire to try to keep itself protected.
The old human shield trick, eh?
Engines con. Yeah. And they give me 2 threat. So yeah, now they are easier to hit. They're easier to hit now. because they've sort of exposed themselves to you, but also to they've also sort of better exposed their own weapons arrays. So now it goes back to you guys.
Fire again. Fire again.
Who's gonna fire?
I think everybody down there went, so the round reaches.
Actually, no. You know who actually hasn't gone? I don't think Biss himself has gone.
Right, because I directed.
They're in trouble now.
It's all over.
Okay. Ensign Biss, get us free of that tractor beam.
Are you gonna have him fire?
Okay,
what are
modulate the shields.
Modulating the shields. Okay. This is a... Oh, yeah, I'll say, yeah, he can definitely modulate the shields, and his focus will come into a play. I think this is control engineering.
Sure. Difficulty.
I think it's difficulty...
It's gotta be the difficulty of the tractor beam. Sorry, the strength of the tractor beam.
Right, which I think is 5.
Oh, God help us.
I think it's difficulty 5. I don't think you guys have anything that can bring it down.
Yeah. Can I just tell Biss to fire phasers again?
Sure.
Sure, Biss, fire the phasers.
Ugh.
And the ship needs it too. Come on, ship, give me some. Damn you,
Nope.
ship. Like a wet paper bag, seriously.
So it goes back to them. And the... Let's see.
So, is it a new round now?
Hold on.
They have to roll.
So the... Now it's only difficulty 1 for them to hit. Yeah, and I'm probably gonna put that into damage in some way. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 13, no, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. So, minus 8. That's 9 damage. Christ. So, shields go down again. And... 17, and I'll also spend the 2 threat that I generated to get piercing. So... That's 2 breaches. 2 breaches, and you no longer have shields again.
Yep.
That's alright, we weren't going anywhere anyways.
It's too bad the station doesn't have any engine.
Well, it does have a core.
Yeah,
It does have a singularity in its core. Just waiting to get loose.
yeah. We don't explode, we implode.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry guys, you'll never know.
So currently you guys are at, I believe...
What's that, Grinner?
you guys are at 3 breaches out of the 8 that this station can sustain.
Okay.
Oh, we're good.
Hadfield. Blackwell's going to try and scan for weaknesses on the Romulan bird of prey. See if it can't give us a little bit of an advantage there.
I can't hear you.
We
Oh,
will scan for weaknesses.
Okay, yep. Using the station's sensors.
yep. And my science and control.
Mm-hmm. Hit it.
All right. And... Yo.
Nope.
So no.
Well, it's difficulty 1.
Oh, was it
Sensors
difficulty
were
1? Never
damaged.
mind then.
Yeah, but the scan for weaknesses is a difficulty 1 task.
Okay, so yeah, you guys now have piercing. You have like piercing 1 on all subsequent attacks, right?
Piercing
But-
2.
Yeah.
Piercing 2?
Yeah, target gains piercing 2, ignoring 2 of the target's resistance per effect roll.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Until I take my next action, so I will go last, so we can keep that as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I guess I'll go next.
Well, hang on.
And,
They have to go first.
Yeah, it goes back around to them, and then to you guys.
Can I use my quick to action to jump
Hang-
ahead?
Oh, that's right. Quick to action.
But it's no longer the first round of combat.
Oh yeah, it has to be the first round, the absolute first.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you guys had done that earlier, you would have been fine.
You can give him threat to keep the initiative.
You can, but hang on. No, so you know what's gonna happen? One of the zombies walks into the room.
Yeah, that other problem we're dealing with.
Those Brennan, you cut off one of the zombies. They bite you.
God damn it, this
Are you
damn,
okay?
Damn heater!
I was hoping the blast doors would keep him out longer.
So it is going to strike out at the doctor.
Presume it's going to grapple you guys. Try to.
No, it's gonna try and attack you.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Okay, so we weren't able to drop any blast doors between
nope.
on our way back to engineering? Okay.
Let me find it again. It's from. I use this one for these guys. Let's go and I'm gonna spend a threat to give it a third die.
Granted, I'm getting like 2 to 3 out of every 5 words.
He spent a threat to give himself another die, and he definitely makes it. Who are you trying to grab, Grennan? Just one
No,
word.
not grab, attack.
Who are you
Oh.
trying to attack, Grennan?
The doctor.
Ooh.
Doctor, roll your roll daring security.
Daring security. Do I have anything that will help me?
Although, wouldn't our security guy be between them because I specifically
You are on the weapon
Oh.
station. Fire.
Oh.
No, our
Ma'arth.
backup.
Mm,
'Cause I-
Oh, Ma'arth. Okay, yeah, I'll roll Ma'arth.
Okay, that
I'll
means
roll
that you're
Ma'arth.
spending your third crew slot.
And final crew slot, yeah.
We did redshirt him for that reason.
So he has a focus in intimidation.
Nope. Nope. This is a.
You're gonna intimidate the dead guy. No.
Nope. This is a straight up hand. Nope. Nope.
Oh.
That's a hit. That's a hard
Well,
hit.
Okay.
Oh.
This is the point where Ma'arth dies.
Yep.
You might not be wrong, depending on what I got. Let me check them. No, not that. I want that. This is unarmed. Nah, it just he just knocks him to the ground. Although I'm gonna spend how much of that? Because I get, I think, 2 momentum out of that. I'm gonna get 2 more bonus damage.
Oh boy.
Okay, Ma'arth has 2 stress on his ass, so.
Now it's you guys.
Technically it's the Hadfield. And then
Or
it's
just-
back to the
Or
station.
anyone on your side.
Oh, okay, if you guys want to fire, go ahead. Yeah, Hadfield is shit, so.
Alright, I'll go ahead and take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Control security again.
And it's easier
Just
to hit
2
them
dice
now.
this time.
Grennan, take a threat. Mr. Kiji, take an additional die. So roll 3 dice, please.
Nice Nice. Plus the okay.
So
Do we get that
the
momentum?
difficulty for this task was only 1 because they did the attack pattern.
2 it is then. Okay, roll the damage. Remember, we get piercing 2 for every
Effect, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. You guys are going for the kill.
Oh, that's a lot of effects. Oh my god.
Holy
Yeah,
hell!
I think that ignores all the resistance.
It's like 12, yeah.
That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16 minus 6, that's 10. That is 2 breaches.
On a size 5 ship that already has, I think, 1 breach.
Mhm.
Engines and structure, okay. Shame they didn't get a breach in their weapons, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We warned them. We gave them the option for peace before we unleashed fish upon them.
Worst thing is, this isn't even doing anything. He sucked.
It's only his presence. It's his presence that inspires us to glory.
Mm-hmm.
Commander, perhaps you might see if you can open negotiations again.
Hold on. At this
take it.
point, I'm gonna do a thing. I am gonna spend a threat, give it a 3rd die because it's back to them now.
How many breaches can they take?
5.
And they're supposed to take.
Size 5. Size 5 ship, so they can take 5 breaches.
Or
maximum.
they're a size 6 ship.
Oh, so, yeah. Did they succeed?
No, you'll see in a moment.
Christ, they do succeed. Is the tractor beam on us free?
They're gone.
Oh boy.
Oh, and I rolled my challenge dice just for.
Oh, momentum. Yay. Okay, I'll tap my communicator back. This is Commander Jacoby to away team. Away team, do you copy?
Is the away team, Kiji here?
Grennan, do they copy?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
They copy. Okay. Okay, Chief, I'm pretty sure you saw all that.
Well,
Aye,
you
sir.
guys do
I
know
was
there is
one,
still another zombie in the
firing.
room with you.
I was gonna
Oh.
say, yeah.
Oh, please, go on. Go on.
You guys got to do that
We're
first.
a little busy over here, sir.
Beam us
we
out.
have,
So,
yeah, emergency beam out if you can.
someone gonna attack
This-
that zombie?
Is it his?
I'll shoot the zombie.
Wait. If it's our turn, we can beam you out, my dude.
That's true.
Oh, can you do that? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
and
well, no,
this
'cause-
emergency beam.
Actually, you're gonna have to drop your shields first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have to drop shields in order for that to happen.
Okay, Ensign Biss, drop shield.
Okay, shields are dropped. It's now back.
Oh yeah, that's
It's now back to the other. Actually, because the zombie's already gone, it's your turn again. But Biss is already gone.
Okay, I will direct Biss to emergency beam.
You've
Onto
already
the
done it once
bridge.
per scene.
Dang it. They have the transporter
Oh wait,
thingy, so I'll do it myself.
actually, hang on. I think you can have. I think you can spend a momentum to have him do a swift task at +1 difficulty.
that's true.
That is true. Okay, so momentum at +1 difficulty. Now they have the transporter thingies with them, so that reduces the difficulty by another 1. So we're back to where we would normally.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I roll? Control engineering.
Assisted by the ship's sensors engineering, so it goes down again.
Okay, difficulty.
That'd be difficulty 2 then.
Okay, giving him another momentum for a dice.
And the ship assists. See if you get that momentum back.
Ship assist with what did you say again?
Sensors engineering.
Sensors engineer.
And you do get a momentum back.
Okay.
And okay. You are all back on the transporter pads.
Okay, Mr. Zuma Omari, get us out of here. Warp 8.
Wait, hold on.
Waiting.
Say,
Oh, god damn it.
yep.
Yeah. Biss looks over his shoulder and says, Commander, they're locking weapons.
Open hailing frequencies, quickly.
They're not responding, sir.
Then broadcast the message. Our crew is out. We leave you to do whatever you wish, and we will pretend this never happened.
I'll say this now, Jacoby. You're misreading the situation the exact same way again.
Damn it. Okay, shields up.
Your shields currently are up, I think.
No, we have to take
no,
them
we
down
had
for
to-
transport.
Biss puts the shields up.
Okay. Bridge crew, back to the bridge. I need you all.
And I'll say that you guys can all move back to the bridge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's a minor action on the ship.
Yeah.
And, our con officer, get us out of here. Evasive maneuver.
There. Hang on, I just gotta... it's 4. Okay. Alright, so that's a control, or, I think in this case it would be I'd make it a daring con.
Okay.
Difficulty
Daring
2.
con. He has a focus in evasive
Wait, who's
maneuvers.
gonna make this check?
CPO Zuma Omar.
I don't think you have him anymore. Because
Oh,
you've already spent 3 crew support.
he was the first one that we activated.
Well, then you shouldn't have been able to use either Biss or Marth. You used 1 more crew support than you should have been able to.
Okay, then I'll direct Biss.
You've already
to...
directed.
Who's got the second highest con? Security chief, get us out of here. Evasive maneuvers.
What's the check?
Daring
Daring.
con, I believe.
Daring con.
Well, you're trying to... Yeah, because you're going to have to get out of this asteroid field first.
Asteroid field.
Any momentum?
Yeah, take 1.
And the engine's con.
Rolling that. Engines con. With our quick reaction thingies, you know, so.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay, you get some...
Evasive maneuvers achieved.
Aye, aye, sir.
So you guys are slipping right out of that asteroid field. And they are going to try to do the same.
Although we did hit their engine.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
They have a breach.
So I'll say that there is to repair their engines. So,
Run away!
so after a few seconds, the Dederitic starts to move again.
Damn it, but we're already halfway out of there. That's
Well, you're already out of the asteroid field.
Warp.
Yep.
Warp.
warp. Get us out of here, warp 8. Plot a course to Narendra Station.
So the I don't know if you can actually
Or to the Independence or something.
you guys
Not here.
you guys might have to spend I think you guys might have to do the quick action again.
Oh, okay. To make who roll this?
Jueza again.
Okay, Chief.
Okay.
Here's a momentum. You do it again. This time 2 dice.
2 days? Okay.
Too late, free will.
You ain't on the bridge, boy.
Yep,
We're almost done anyway, so yeah. Okay, and the ship with engines con. Come on, ship, give me a 2. Yeah, good enough.
And where is it? And
Thank you, God.
The Hadfield jumps to warp. How much power do you guys have?
I think we were, with all the shots that we took, we were at 6.
Okay. In that case, the bird of prey does not pursue you. However,
Oh my God.
however, after about a minute, let me just, actually, this would go to, this would go to Jueza, actually.
Faith of the heart every time they decloak. Faith of the heart. Faith of the heart.
Sir,
I got strength
I'm,
of the soul.
detecting what appears to be an explosion. Perhaps the base has been destroyed.
That's none of our concern, Security Chief. Just get us out of here towards the radio station.
anything.
So yeah,
Exactly.
you guys have managed to get out.
And what was on all these logs I downloaded?
So that's what I want to bring us to next. So, where are you
We
guys
got
going to
logs,
view some of these
samples.
logs? Like, where-
Doctor probably in the med bay.
Well, I mean, yeah, there would be medical stuff, but one of the labs, something where we can bring some,
Stellar cartography, maybe.
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay,
So we'll do it in sick bay, I guess. Sure.
you want? Oh, hang on. Let me turn off the red alert. You guys gonna go to sick bay?
Sure.
Probably firewall just to make sure there's no viruses or anything.
I was gonna say maybe we'll
Yeah.
I'd say that's a
something up.
difficulty 0. You guys are fine.
Then we don't need to roll it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just pull up the sick bay ambience. Starship ambience. I want sick bay. And gonna move us to sick bay.
Joyce is like, I feel like I was here recently.
Okay, so the question is,
The
you
cute
guys
mature
got
nurse definitely calls you glow stick.
well. Here's the thing. Actually, you guys might want to go to engineering because not only did you recover some logs, but you recovered some tech,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
either
Yeah,
engineering or a science lab.
engineering, yeah.
Engineering it is then.
Okay. I just came to that realization that you guys have tech.
Right.
So what do you guys want to look at first?
Okay, tech-wise, we've got one of the implants, and we have a piece that Kichi and I picked up in the upper labs, and then whatever you guys got from below.
Yeah,
and I also
whatever I got
downloaded.
below.
I also downloaded all the logs in the medical area, so I will take a look at the logs I got in the medical area.
Yes, it may be wise to check those first. We may have a clue as to what we're dealing with then.
So you pull up the log and you see a Romulan scientist standing there. He's not sort of wearing the typical Romulan
Right.
soldier's uniform. It's clear that he's wearing scientific garb. And he says, "Doctor's log. I hate having to use these stupid code names. Red. What kind of code name is that? Anyhow, progress on the walking project has been slow, to say the least. I don't know why they're trying to do something like this. It's very inefficient. A method to turn dead bodies on the battlefield into soldiers that can walk and be meat shields just seems wrong to me. But, well, I have my orders and I must obey them. I suppose I have to be understanding the Dominion War is not going particularly well. And we need a weapon. Hopefully some of the others in the other research departments are doing better than we have. End log. And the log cuts out. There are more logs, of course. So the next log picks up, and it sort of goes on to explain that, yeah, the Dominion War is over, and so their project is being slowed down. Not as much as being poured into it, because it's for a wartime technology that they probably won't even use. The next log starts up. It says, "This is Dr. Red again. According to everything I'm hearing, the base is being decommissioned. Finally. Couldn't happen soon enough, in my opinion. We've been receiving visits from a Tal Shiar agent. We're not even allowed to know her name. She's been doing regular evaluations of our progress. She seemed particularly interested in the neural networks that we were developing in order to make the synaptic responses work properly. I don't honestly see the point. Without anything running in that head of theirs, these things are just mindless machines that'll attack anything around them, enemy and ally alike. We tried multiple methods to direct them at a given enemy, but honestly, nothing's worked. Honestly, I'm glad this project is being shut down. She did express interest in some of the other technologies being developed here, like the SHRD project, but that's above my pay grade, not my department, you understand. End log. And that's the last of them.
Okay.
Okay, and what was that? SHR what?
D.
D.
D? Okay.
Well, and that, they used the, didn't they call did the Jim Hadar call that technology the Shroud?
Mm.
So that may be SHRD Shroud.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can
Well.
inspect the tech that you got.
You can inspect the tech. Which kind? Which one?
Well, Valak, which one?
Let's start with whatever I grabbed, since that I'm kind of already guessing we know what
Mm.
the doc got.
Yeah, that's that neural network.
Mm-hmm. You gonna
Yeah.
start with that or the other thing?
Yeah.
The Shroud
Whatever I
thing.
grabbed. Yeah.
Oh, whatever you grabbed. Okay. Insight Engineering difficulty 3.
Is Rugan able to assist him?
Yes.
Alright, can I use my reverse engineering focus?
Absolutely.
And you cut out at the difficulty. What was it?
3. Oh,
3.
you should have only. Well, I guess
I
then
actually rolled 2 there.
Valak can assist you.
Valak
yeah.
can
Okay.
assist you.
Okay,
Although it
definitely
should have
make
been
sure to
Insight Engineering. My mistake.
Really should have grabbed.
But it's
Hey.
okay. You rolled a 5 and an 8. All good.
The good thing is, it's the same skill level, I should say.
Oh,
It's
okay.
control and insight are the same.
Okay. Yeah, you did it.
Here we are.
And you're looking at the SHRD stuff. Okay.
Yep.
What you're managing to determine from this tech is that theoretically, the big problem with making like a Romulan cloak down to the level of like being usable on a human person is that you can do the sensor masking or you can do the optical masking, but it's very difficult to do both at once. It's why even the Federation has the it has like the holographic the holographic cloaking suits for use in like observing pre-warp civilizations and such, but they don't mask you from sensors.
Okay.
But for use in pre-warp civilizations, that's usually not a problem. But so that's the big problem. This technology that they've developed here is using the shroud workaround to sort of cover up that shortcoming. The only issue with this technology is that in order for it to be feasible, you would essentially need to encompass your entire body in it. You'd need a suit made of the stuff.
Okay.
But theoretically, if you did have an entire suit made of the stuff, you would be able to effectively cloak yourself like a Romulan warbird.
There's a project.
Yep.
Of course, that is probably covered under the Accords or no Federation.
You're very faint.
Yeah, did someone say something?
Yeah, I was saying that's probably covered under the Accords with.
The ships are. Yep, you can't develop cloaking technology for a ship, but what about a person?
I actually don't know. I don't know how that would,
Yeah, it's never been brought up, so...
that's a gray area. Absolutely. Are you going to check the last one?
Yeah, let's check the other one as well.
Yeah, the one we found in the lab upstairs.
Okay, give me Insight Engineering difficulty 2, because you've already done a bunch of scans on this thing already.
Yep.
But you haven't
And,
looked at it from an engineer's eyes.
Would cybernetics work?
Yes.
Yes. Come on, Roll20, turn on the focus.
And there's one to assist.
Nice.
There we are.
You get momentum or it doesn't matter?
I don't know if it's going to matter. Of course it is.
Yep.
Of course. It's based on Borg. Okay. Based on all too familiar Borg tech.
It is very much
Call it.
it is very much Romulan technology. It is Romulan
Oh, yeah.
manufacture through and through. But everything within the design itself screams Borg.
Yep. They were smart enough to build it themselves because, you know, Borg, but still Borg.
Yeah, clearly somewhere along the line someone has been reverse engineering Borg tech.
So they're trying to make themselves invisible, and they were fooling around with Borg fun, and they made zombies. So,
Well, if you plug, if you create kind of a network like the Borg have into the brainless zombies, then theoretically you wouldn't have mindless attacking machines. You'd be able to direct them through the, whatever that link that the Borg use.
Yeah, by the looks of things, they were trying to replicate that specifically, and were having no luck.
Let's take a closer look at this chip. This might, it might actually have some medical applications that'd be handy.
Although, I'll say for now, that would definitely be something that would be more of a long-term
thing.
That'd be a long-term medical project. Because, yeah, you can absolutely see applications for this kind of tech in spinal repair.
Paralysis, right.
Yeah, spinal repair. Like the
Yeah.
ability to make a paralyzed limb move.
Right.
Yeah, you could definitely see applications for something like this. It would just take time and some
Right.
reverse engineering and rethinking, because again, this is something that's been designed to be implanted into dead bodies. So,
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Rugan and Dr. Blackwell will be spending some time together in the science labs.
Oh,
that'd
We have a great
I can
many
also
things to
assist
figure
with that.
out.
Yeah,
yeah.
I can assist with that as well. I'm
So in that case, I'd
pretty
like
decent
to.
with medicine.
So in that case, I'd like to end the episode off with one last little scene that. Actually, well, first off, does Commander Jacoby want to do anything before the end of the episode?
Yes. Well, but I was going to, priority one message to Starfleet. I think the Romulan Empire just declared war on us.
You get a response back that you get a response back that the Romulan Empire is denying everything.
Yep.
Class. Well, I'll forward over all the information,
Mhm.
and I'll send Starfleet Command a letter saying, give this to Section 31 or whatever they call themselves nowadays.
You get a very confused response, but
Of course I do. Of course I
But-
do.
but an affirmative. So, is there anything else you want to do, Jacoby, before I do this one last thing?
You can go ahead and do your last.
Okay. Valak, it is the end of your shift. And,
Okay.
And you are heading back to your quarters.
Okay.
You pass by a few people in the hallway, and a Vulcan walks past you. A Vulcan wearing science blue. And after it takes you maybe 3 or 4 seconds to put together what was so odd about this walking down the corridor, but then it hits you. You've never seen that Vulcan before.
Okay.
You have never seen him on this ship
Leland.
before.
Going to approach them.
Okay. He is walking, he gets to the end of the corridor, and he takes a right.
Will follow.
You turn the corridor, and he is gone. And that is where we are going to end Dead Sight.
That ain't no Vulcan.
No.
That's a goddamn Romulan, the Deredix class bird of fucking prey, and my goddamn.
Yep.
Okay.